that of Kamala Harris. So if you're talking economics, Trump's about ready to fuck us long term, probably.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
True.
trading
Uh,
pain for long term pain.
based off of a
Uh,
what?
Yeah, like what
Based off
policy?
of like their economic plan, because like how they want to handle taxes and what type of social programs they want to implement and that kind of stuff. But like I said, I haven't been able to fact check it, so I don't know if that's true or not.
Yeah, they probably were like, oh yeah, all that 2025 stuff they just attributed to Trump, and he like isn't
No,
gonna
no,
do
no.
any of
Their
it.
future plans, like what they're planning to do when they get in office, not what's going on right now.
Yeah, that
Like the
2025
direction.
shit's like future. You haven't seen that Project 2025 thing that they're like, oh, this is Trump's like plan if he gets in office, and it's like
What
the
is it?
stupidest shit.
What is
It
it?
it has nothing to do with him. It's like a bunch of weirdo conservatives came up with like a uh, economic and political plan that he has like no association with, but they kept saying that he is associated with it, even though he's not. So I'm wondering if they're like, oh, well, if this goes, it's like shit for the country.
Well, that's possible, but yeah, like I said, I haven't been able to fact check it, so I can't really speak to it
You
intelligently.
know what I would do if Trump does just a few little nuggets of everything he said or whatever he wants to do. If he audits the federal government on spending and trims it
Which
down,
he won't.
I'm just saying that alone would be like awesome. The no taxes on Social Security, no taxes on tips, and no taxes on overtime. That'd be huge. I'm not a big tariff fan, but I know he's gonna, try and use them. But Elon Musk was talking about like he's like, hey, tariffs can be wrong if you do them the wrong way. You can shock your economy, and it's not good. But if Elon talks to him and tells him like, hey, you have to give companies time to adapt if you're going to tariff something, then it could possibly be okay. But I'm not a tariff fan. But even if he just does like those two things, where he's like, hey, like we're going to do an audit of the federal government, like that'd be huge. I don't think there's ever been one on like
I'd be
frivolous
listen,
spending.
he could ruin the economy, and I would still vote for him if he actually audited the federal government.
Yeah. There's never been an like we have so much useless shit. Where does the tax money actually go? Like what departments are spending, overspending, like all that
How do
shit.
you measure overspending?
That's what they're saying. They're like,
So that
we
so
need to
that
put
they
the
vote the budget, and then
Well,
yeah.
I'm just saying, as someone who works in that space, what you're talking about sounds good in theory, but usually what ends up happening is you pay a bunch of very expensive consultants to not actually give you any useful information, and you don't end up saving much.
it's
The
not about saving money. I don't give a shit about saving money. I wanna know where the corruption is. That's the
But
whole
then you
argument.
won't find that out from something like that.
So if they do like Elon Musk was talking about this because if he's going to head like this type of department, like Trump was like, hey, I'll have Elon head basically a financial audit of the federal government. And Elon was like,
Elon Musk and oh my god, these people
That
are
would be
insane.
hilarious.
It
dude,
would be hilarious
it'd
because
be
like
so funny.
what you don't want from your government is for it to be funny. I'm just gonna say that.
Okay, so you think the like 400 plus government agencies are as efficient as they could possibly be right now? And do you not think
Oh
there's
fuck no,
probably
dude. But
spending and waste
most of
and
the
even
time they're not
employees?
as efficient as they possibly could be.
But I'm just saying,
But what I'm
like,
saying is like there's no possible way that you take a system that involves humans and make it as efficient as possible. It's impossible. It
it
doesn't
doesn't
work
even need
that
to
way.
be. It doesn't even need to be perfect. It can just be better than it is right now in
Right.
any
So
sort
you
of
don't need
fashion.
to audit the federal government. What you need to do is balance your fucking budget. That's what matters. It doesn't matter auditing. That's like I'm
But
saying.
who's
That
the
is
who's
it
the
should
who are the people spending our tax dollars? It's the government and these agencies, right?
right,
So
but auditing it is not going to help you. Like
so but that's what I'm saying though is like they're taxing us
the
all this
balancing
money,
your budget,
right?
you tax. But so the problem is not that we're being taxed. The problem that we will have in the future is that we as a country are spending more money than we are
Yes,
paying in
he
taxes.
that's exactly what he talked about. He was like,
Right.
we're
What I'm
overspending
saying
and
is
we
the
need to get
approach is
back.
wrong.
But that's like one part of the approach of this whole like
But the
federal
only thing
spending
you
though.
have to do is balance your budget. Like you're not going to go and like root out all these like inefficiencies and shit. The government spends tons of money trying to do that all the time. all
See,
the time. Like,
I
that's
think it's
going on constantly.
I think you
There
don't
are
understand.
multiple federal agencies that their entire job is to do what you're talking about.
Yeah, well, they're obviously shit at it.
But
If
that's
that's
my
their whole
point.
job, we have
It's
enough
not like
tax
there's
money to
nothing
balance it properly, and it goes to waste because some department hands in a budget proposal and they're like, oh, we just need more than last year because this is what we spent last year, so we're gonna hand in our new budget and it's $100,000 more, and then we get that approved and it's over bloated and over, and you just cut all that shit and you start paying that back towards the national debt that we already have. Like
But you
that
cut
could be
by
step one.
balancing your budget. You are never going to figure out where the waste is because
Yeah.
every agency is going to have waste. You simply go and
But
say,
it's
our
do
budget is
both at the
X.
same time. You do both at the same time. Yeah, you do.
No,
You go,
because you're gonna
we're going to
waste
balance our
money on
budget and we're going to get rid of all the overspending, all of the unnecessary flack that's in here. Like if you have an over ballooned, oversized, inefficient thing, even like a 50%, like you don't have to get it all. You don't. It doesn't have to be perfect. You just have to trim it up a little
How
bit.
this works is what I'm trying to tell you. Is the audit will not be functional. It is for appearances. They will spend probably millions or hundreds of millions or $1 billion paying like a Booz Allen Hamilton or some gigantic contractor who are frankly shit at their jobs to come in and do this for appearance sakes. You're going to spend money on that. They're not actually going to save you money. All you have to do is go to the VA, go to the DoD, and say your budget is X because this is how much money we have. And you force those agencies to figure out how to spend appropriately. You don't try and like do this weird top-down thing because that's just for appearances to appeal to people who don't understand how the system works.
You don't think there's positions in these government agencies that there's a dude literally like showing up doing fucking nothing for literally decades and just collecting a paycheck?
But that's not the problems.
Yeah.
The problem.
It's part of it. It's a
fundamentally-
as a whole.
No,
I mean, I agree with
no,
what
no.
you're saying too, Micah. Yes, we need to budget properly. We need to basically
What I'm
have them
saying is
set.
All you
up-
have to do is budget properly, and you force all the agencies to figure out how to make the budgets work.
So they make the cuts themselves because they don't have the funding anymore.
Yes, because it's like if you just say your funding is X, figure out how you're going to do
But
this.
I think that's part of. I think that's part of it, though. It's like you force the agencies to do that, make the cuts, make it more efficient. I think there's rules and regulations that are in place that haven't been looked at in like 25 to 50
That's
years
not really
that were
true.
like
That's
in
because
place
you
since
don't
like World War
understand how the
II.
system works. Almost every federal agency has multiple oversight bodies. We don't need more of that. We need less.
Yeah,
We
but
need to cut
okay,
more of that shit. That's actually a lot of the bloat.
do they ever
And that's why I feel like
remove?
this is the wrong way.
So when they put like some sort of law or like stipulation into place for regulation, do they ever like review it and then go, "Oh, that one's out of date. Let's remove that"? Because I don't think that happens.
That's actually something they should do, but that's not a.
I don't think they do, though.
We need an audit of our.
I think that's part of the. I think that's part of it. I think that's.
No,
It's like a revamp of the way like our government works.
CIA.
No, but what I'm saying is like, do you know what a GAO is?
No.
Exactly. So a GAO, Government Accountability Office. Most federal agencies have multiple of the GAOs overseeing them, and they're there like rooting out all the problems and doing all this bullshit, and frankly, mostly wasting a lot of money.
Okay.
Do you know
So-
what an OIG is?
So it's obviously not working. Like that's what I'm saying.
That's my point. That's why
Kick them in the ass and get it to work.
But that's why I'm saying all you do is balance your budget and you tell them, this is your budget. What are we cutting? Not a, let's hire a bunch of people and pay a bunch of people a shitload of money to go figure out where all the problems are. Because it will never work. You'll never find what you're looking for. They'll come up with something that looks good on paper, but that you can't actually do anything about. Like I'm promising you, since I work in the space and I see this shit every day, all you would have to do is go in and balance the budget and say, this is how much money you have. And you'd have to look at your laws, because part of the problem is like Congress just decides they want some shit and they don't care how much it costs and they don't think about like long-term planning.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, do you think the current establishment does that now, where they go, hey, we have to look at like our government spending and why our budgets are blown out of proportion and stuff?
But so you're saying that sounds great in theory, but yes, they do that all the time. They're constantly talked about that, but that's something that's great to say out and put it out into the universe. It's incredibly hard to do in practice. It's really hard to understand where your bloat is when a lot of the bloat is like $1 million here, $1 million here, and your budget is $500 billion.
I still think it needs to happen though. You can't just be like, "Oh, it's too hard to do," because then you're not like
No, I'm not saying
fixing the
it's too hard to do.
problem.
I'm saying they're already doing it and failing. And so trying to do the same thing over and over again is the definition of insanity. We have to balance the budget. And that starts with stopping to do all the stupid spending, like making up some random witch hunt that we'll end up spending a shitload of money on. Like, that's what I'm trying to impress upon you is like, that shit, the federal government will spend probably billions of dollars doing something like that and
But
not
they
get anything to show
billions
with it.
of dollars. They send billions of dollars to Ukraine. Like, what are we talking about? An actual scalable effect? What
But
I
that's
want.
kind of the point. Is this is the problem? Is you're saying who cares? It's just another $1 billion. But at the same time, I want to care about the X amount of
Whoa,
people or the one person
whoa.
sitting around doing
Hold on.
nothing. Just
Hold on.
balance the damn budget. That's it.
I think you misconstrued what Holden was getting at.
Yeah.
Yeah, you applied what I said to a different vein. So that's fine.
Like when I hear politicians talk like, "Hey, we have an issue," and they're like, "We're going to increase taxes," it's like, all right, great. Say you taxed every billionaire and corporation. Now, what are you doing with those taxes that you just increased? Like, they're still going into a government machine that's inefficient, going towards bloated budgets, going towards crazy projects, going towards overseas things. Like, it's shit that, like, it doesn't matter how much you tax people or overtax or whatever, it's being mismanaged. That's the point. I don't think it's like we need to increase taxes of billionaires. That'll solve our problems. It's like, no, you need to stop. We have enough taxes. We have so much fucking money. We're just fucking spending it in the worst ways.
There's a specific housing fund in California where like $1 billion just disappeared. That the California government is now auditing itself,
Okay.
and they're just like, oh, there's no houses for all these homeless people. There's no money to build the houses. It's just gone. That's what I'm talking about. Just like blatant corruption.
And it's
Yeah,
gone.
and-
It's all gone.
But we already have offices looking for that
Then
all
why
the time.
Michael? Why isn't it caught? Why does it happen over and
Because
over
that shit
and
is
over and over?
hard.
And over
Being
and
a
over
criminal
again?
is fucking easy, Holden. Being a
Yeah.
criminal is easy. Being a
Right,
government
right.
is difficult. That's the
Awesome.
reality of it. You can't
Right.
like you can search, but that's not going to solve our problems. We have to fundamentally say, as a nation, we don't want to just keep digging ourselves in debt. We're going to balance the budget.
Oh, but we won't say that as a nation. People love their handout programs.
Yes, but that's my point. Is like it doesn't matter if you audit the government. It doesn't matter any of that shit unless you fundamentally change the philosophy, which is not going to happen. Neither of the candidates.
Well, I think
Are gonna
showing
try and do that.
accountability. I think showing accountability at the highest levels of the government will see reflection in the principles of the people when they see
I-
everyone being held accountable. I think that
I don't. Because who are we going to hold accountable? And for what?
everyone stop with this niche society that we're getting into, where elites have access to less harsh sentences, and I mean
That will never happen. Like that won't happen because our society is based on money.
So,
Like look at the things that Trump was able to essentially like get away with. Because
so
he
here's
has
the
a lot of
thing.
access to resources.
Elon Musk specifically talked about like cutting spending, like you were saying, Micah. He was like, part of it is going to be like, hey, we're going to have to stop spending around like 2 trillion. So like that's
Right.
like we're
But
overspending
he
by
will
like
not
2
have the
trillion.
authority to make that happen. Is kind of what I'm getting at. Is he can say, "Oh, we need to not spend $2 trillion." Our nation,
But that's the
lawmakers in this
that's like
country
the
have to
budget
sit
spending
down
you were
and make
talking
that
about.
decision, not Elon, not some other office they stand up that they're going to spend billions of dollars on and make another permanent thing that is actually bloat. And that's my
But
point. It's like we're just going to create more bloat.
something has to be the catalyst, because the lawmakers are the ones that are destroying the country. Like something has to be a catalyst.
Well, the catalyst has to be the people to stop voting based on personalities and vote based on policies. And that will not happen because we live in a democracy that is ruled by social media.
Well, hold on. There's so many layers to that. There's an electoral college. We're not even actually in a real democracy.
Well, the electoral college is only for the president. That does not affect senators.
Yeah, but still, it's like if this is, like I said, if there's an inkling of truth of them going like, hey, we need to cut the spending, we need to audit federal spending, we can't just be spending frivolously like we have over the past 20 plus years. If they even remotely get close to trying to fix that problem, that alone is something that I'd want, because That's like where
For
these
sure.
problems lie. This is shit where
But
like if
neither
you
of
don't
them
do
are
anything,
capable of doing that. It has to start at the local level, and you have to actually elect senators and Congress folks who that is an objective, and instead we are picking people based
so you're
on
saying if the
their
president of the United
virality
States
on
has a
TikTok and shit.
directive to get everybody together to work on something like this, they're not going to listen to him. They're not going to be like,
Correct.
"Oh, I
They
know
will
you want
not.
to like
Like that's
stop
why I'm saying you
federal
don't understand
spending."
how the federal government works. They will not,
That's
because that person won't actually have any power. He can make
some
a nice
broken
report and
ass
spend all
shit.
this money doing this shit, and it won't go anywhere. You have to change the people who are in office, not the president. That person has limited power, a lot of power, but limited. You have to change the senators and the Congress people, congressmen and women. You like that's what I'm trying to impress upon you is like the budget has to be balanced, and as a nation, we have fundamentally refused to do that for years, including Trump, and that's like why I'm, you know, pumped up right now.
I don't know. I know
Look
for
at COVID. Trump's deficits were insane. I'm not saying like other deficits are not insane too, but like to think that he will do anything differently, I don't buy it. I don't buy that Kamala will do anything differently either.
it's more like Kamala ain't doing anything different. She
I am confident that Trump won't either.
he'll try. Who knows if he gets anywhere?
Yeah.
That's what I'm
We're
saying though.
talking
Is
about
like
4 years.
I have never heard from like Kamala's camp at all, even remotely on like spending, trying to fix that, anything in that general direction. I think that's the most important thing because when we're 65, we're not getting Social Security anymore because the spending's so
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Like
Oh
it's
yeah.
literally
We're
that
super
bad.
yeah. It's not Social Security you need to be worried about. It's
Uh,
like being able to go to the grocery store and buy groceries and not be like fucking
and
Argentina
anything,
with 1,000% inflation.
dude. Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think there's more of a chance Trump has a direction like that than the current Democrat Party.
I'm not joking. I would vote whoever said that they would just hang Nancy Pelosi and get my vote right now. Like just a public hanging. Not even. I'm not joking.
Is she the puppet man?
And Holden, this fundamentally represents why nothing in our country will change, because that's not what matters.
That's not a.
You don't think that someone who's almost in the most powerful position in the U.S. government that changed policies to make her money is not like the impetus of why America is not functioning the way it should?
Oh, I'm not saying that. I am
That's what I'm
fully,
saying. Well, that's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
I am fully in support of the ancient Athenian Greek tradition of if someone's a piece of shit, you exile them and you take all of their property before
I
you do
like drawn and quartered.
it.
Yeah.
No, but that's what Athens used to do. Like all
Yeah.
the rich people, they
Yeah,
used to vote, and they would essentially vote people out of Athens. And it's like if you got voted out, you lose all your property and all your wealth. And so if
Yeah.
you're wealthy, you better fucking be nice to the people who are gonna about ready to be voting for you every year to decide if you get to stick around and keep all your shit.
That's so funny. Just literally kick
Yeah.
people out of our country.
So obviously their society didn't work out either. So who knows if that is a good idea. But-
Yeah, you can't just do that. But I mean, I don't know. It's the like I do not like career politicians, senators that have been in there for fucking decades, just doing the same shit. It's like it's obviously fucked up. Like anyone that's not
Yeah.
part of the existing system, I'm all for. So
Yeah.
anyone that's
But the thing is, like, I think that's the thing that I push back on is that like Trump is still for the current system. Trump is really smart. He knows the buttons to push that people care about, but like he to me demonstrates that he doesn't actually do the things that matter when he's in office. Because he's still a rich person who is self-interested and will likely cut taxes for very wealthy people, which yeah, sure, good, bad, who knows? But in general, not great, right? It increases our deficits and simultaneously leads to us looking for other ways to get tax money, which oftentimes means people with less. And the last thing we need to do is make rich people richer and poor people poorer, because that is also how you destroy your society.
I don't remember that ever happening for.
Oh, he cut taxes for everyone, but he cut taxes for wealthy people more.
Sure, but I remember being able to buy gas and not
Do you
Right,
really
and that's
think
the
people
fundamental
that
problem
rich
because
even pay taxes to
today we're
begin
dealing
with,
with the fallout
Micah?
of the stimulus shit that happened during COVID that happened while Trump was in office. We're still dealing with that fallout.
Wait, hold up. Trump was not giving the stimmies out like Biden was. What are we talking about?
Oh, I mean, Biden also gave it out like crazy, but the stimulus was going out under Trump too.
Not
I
even to
think
the
it was
same level. Not even close.
Wasn't
What?
Trump the
wasn't
one
an,
who was in office when they signed all the checks to everyone?
No.
the first one, yes, because
Yes.
it was the initial 3 week shutdown where everyone was like, "Oh, like we're not gonna work for like a whole month and everyone stay inside." And then once it became like, "Oh, this is like a very consistent thing," the election already happened, and then Biden basically in 2021 gave the other rounds of stimulus checks that were like the
Yeah.
1,900 per person, 1,006, like the
Then
larger ones.
also the unemployment COVID money.
Yeah, it
Right, but
I don't
we
think that
fundamentally
matters.
got in that
COVID,
problem because we shut down everything.
you can't blame COVID on anybody. Like that's an outlying thing. That's
Yeah.
like
But
it's
I
not
can
Trump's fault.
blame
It's
the
not Biden's
response
fault.
on everyone that was involved.
Yeah,
China.
China, yeah.
it's
The
China's
little
No,
fault.
but how we
country.
responded. There are countries in Europe that did not shut down, and they didn't have their population wiped out. Everything was fucking fine. Their kids didn't fall 2 years behind in school.
Yeah, I know.
You know,
But the problem is the Democrats were like, "Oh, you have to wear masks and get shots and stay inside and like stay 6 feet apart and all that stuff," because they were worried. Oh, grandma's gonna get the sniffles and die. So
yes, but it
that
wasn't just
was
Democrats. Our government decided that and passed laws about it.
yes,
Which
but
I understand there are Democrats on there too, but they're the people elected enough people into power that made those decisions.
Quote unquote elected, but sure.
Sure, yeah, assuming everything's not rigged.
damn.
Yes.
Well, are we
But-
playing Pokemon? Or are we gonna just argue about politics all day?
Are we arguing? Because I feel like all of us were just saying the same thing. Micah just wanted to make sure that we understood his point.
Yeah.
I don't think any of us were arguing about anything.
Nah,
No, we all know we're fucked.
That's
yeah.
depressing.
Who wants to go in on a house and
But Mike is
some
always
random
like that.
country?
We're like, let's fix the problem. Mike is like, the problem can never be fixed. Ever.
No, that's not what I said. I said the solution is different than what you think it is.
I think if you can get somebody, like you said, to propose a new budget where you're like, hey, to pay back the
But
deficit, we have to
But
only
that's what I'm saying
spend
is one
X.
person can't do that. That is the budget is managed by our legislators, the senators and people of Congress. Those are the people who have to do that. You can't just have Elon come in and say it because everyone's going to be like, fuck off. Because everyone's busy doing politicking and making maneuvers for power and trying to get reelected and all this other shit.
Yeah,
You're
and then
saying
the people
if-
would be like, "Hey, you guys got to do what Elon says, or we're voting you out." Like,
Yeah.
again, that
Like, you
This
don't
is
think
back to
having
your-
your president and like people he's appointed to do those things, and then they propose, hey, I've come up with a number. Here it is. Here's the new budget, and then the senator will go, no. You don't think the American people will be like, what the fuck, like, guys?
No,
this
because
needs
you know
to
what will happen is people will tell narratives of if we did what Elon said, he's trying to take away X thing from you. And then people will be like, fuck Elon.
That's so sad,
he's
It's
trying to
super
take
sad.
away Medicaid.
dude. All right, guys.
Yeah,
I guess
exactly.
there's
They'll be like, Elon wants to get rid of Social Security. Elon wants to get rid of Medicare or Medicaid.
there's
and
only one
people will lose their
solution,
mind.
boys. There's only one solution left.
So there's only
Right.
one solution.
Revolution.
You're all just-
Viva la revolution.
The only you gotta reset the government, dude. You just gotta, you know.
Burn
And,
the bitch to the ground.
I mean,
Yeah,
not
basically.
Really though, like really, not joking.
no, you need to put in like a government purge clause into the Constitution, where every like I don't know 15 years, everyone in office gets wiped. Everyone else has to be like brand new, so you can't get this
Yep.
like systemic like game
Like
and
like
rot
the Ukraine shit.
that's
Like
there
all
the
fucking
time.
senator daughters and sons that fucking were in Ukraine just getting government money.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I'm just saying there definitely needs to be like a you can't get the fresh blood in there. The party machines are too bad. Like it's a whole fucking mess.
Yeah,
But
it is.
whatever. I digress.
Let's play these Pokemons.
Did
Let's have Matt kill another one of the Pokemon I'm trying to catch when it rolls a 1.
Yep.
Also, it's so wild that all of us are so vehemently believing in our beliefs about government, but we haven't talked about the fact that we've been led by a man that's asleep at the podium for like the better part of a year.
Dude, we
2
have not had a
years now.
president for like a year, 100%.
I know. It's
But
funny.
it's also kind of my point, is like the president's power is relatively limited. Like it exists and it can be exerted, but
Yeah.
there's like the president cannot pass laws. We have checks and balances, right? A lot of the power of the president is through international relations, naming people to the Supreme Court and essentially managing the legislators. But his power is limited. Like he can't make the laws. He can't just say this is the budget. Yeah, but anyway.
Anya asked if you're woke, Micah.
When I said I hate both of them?
No, I'm with you most of the time, Micah. I
Yeah.
100% am like, it's the establishment that is not working.
Everything's fucked as a whole.
Yep.
I agree.
Yeah.
But it is funny to see Trump, who is not. Yeah, he's a billionaire, he's rich, but he's not a part of that. Washington D.C.
Can you ask Anya if she knows what woke means?
Do you know what woke means?
I was just kidding.
Can you have her tell us what that means? Because I don't think anything that we've talked about is even remotely close to like.
Whoa.
I did not hear anything.
We're
you
probably,
talked about.
if somebody heard that conversation, they were probably like, we're QAnon people. They'd probably
Honestly,
mistake
yeah.
us for like far right. Like,
Yeah.
hey,
These are a bunch of libtards.
far right.
Yeah.
Theology. QAnon. It's this. You don't need to know what that is.
These libertarian motherfuckers. My government don't tell me what to do. I tell it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I'm just gonna go get a cabin out in the woods, bring my guns, and get off the grid.
I'm going off the grid, boys. You ain't gonna find me no more.
Drinking the Kool-Aid.
You don't find me no more.
Yeah.
All right, let's.
I held inside my diatribe against the Democratic National Party, so I can say vehemently that I am not woke. As Matt likes to say, I'd rather just take a nap.
Yeah. You know what's funny is I talked to Greg for the first time in a long time.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
And I was asking him because he was normally the most like political person I knew, and he was like, "I'm not gonna go vote," and I'm like, "Why?" He's like, "I don't want to end up on a list." And I'm like, he literally thinks, he's like, look at the way the Democrats are like treating like their opposition. He's like, they're 100% gonna take anyone that voted for Trump and put them on a list and just like round them up. And I'm like, oh my god, he's like fully drank the like conspiracy Kool-Aid. It's crazy.
That's crazy.
He was like 100% like real about it though. He was like, I have a good thing going on. I've got my life. I've got my job. All this
He has
stuff.
a job?
Yeah, but he's like, I make good money. I have good stuff. He's like, I don't need anything to fuck it up. So I'm not gonna vote because I
Wait.
feel like I'm gonna get put on a list.
He makes money? Crazy Dave makes money?
No,
Greg.
Greg.
Oh, Greg. Oh, fuck. I thought you were talking about Crazy Dave. I was like, what the fuck are you
No.
saying right now? What is this information?
No, Greg. Have you ever met Greg,
Greg.
Micah?
I've
Polish
played video
Greg.
games. Yeah, I played video games with him a couple times. He's a interesting character.
Yep. But I'm just saying
He's
it was
actually,
funny.
I had to once describe what I thought like someone who touched little children, and Greg instantly came to mind.
Oh my God.
That's all I need to know about this person.
He's not like that. He's
He's
more
not
of,
like that. You're correct, but like he looks like that.
He's more of a Republican bro Kool-Aid guy. Like, if there was something like alpha male kind of guy. Like
They called him.
I
Sig-
think
So
what you
he-
mean is alpha male wannabe.
like
Yes.
he like listens to Andrew Tate and he goes, yeah, like that. Like he's.
Oh no,
that.
Tate went down a funnel. Tate's real bad.
I know, but like back when he was doing his whole thing, like women belong in the kitchen, be the alpha, don't take shit from anyone. Like he's like that
Well,
kind
he's still
of.
doing that, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like that's a very, I don't know.
You know who that appeals to? People that are trying to repress their child touching ways.
God damn. All right. Well,
That's really fun.
let's take a stock of what's going on here as we start. You all have full teams. You have
Which is wild.
That's wild because we're playing a Nuzlocke run where they can die. You all have the ability to go to a Pokemon Center and use the PC to deposit them. If you want to catch existing ones, currently you have to have an empty slot. You don't have the ability to like wirelessly transfer things yet. That will come later.
Matt, is Matt quiet for anybody else?
Oh, I can turn
He's a little
myself up.
quiet.
How's that?
He's a
Better? Is that
Oh,
better?
it's much better.
Sorry, I was just slightly low. Okay. So yeah, that's I was just describing. You guys have your full teams currently. You guys have some pretty rocking teams, honestly. You've found some good shit. You have the ability to fuse Pokemon with Bill. Use the PC. You all have the Cascade badge. What else? Rob, I'm gonna passively do your item finder so you don't have to actively spend the whole game just looking for shit. So I will let you know if it dings. Okay, I will let you know if it dings.
You'll be my ringtone.
Yes, I will let you know. Oh Jesus. Okay, and then do you guys want to roll for initiative or see who goes first, second, and third?
Sure.
Currently.
Oh, we're not gonna do like a recap of like what happened last time.
Who wants to recap what happened last time?
You,
Holden.
you're the DM.
Do I get something out of doing the recap?
Sure.
I guess I'm going last, boys.
You rolled a 1, Rob. At least you got your 1 out of the way. You know, it's not going to happen in game. So that's something.
Oop. So just leave.
Who didn't roll?
No.
Holden. Holden didn't roll.
Stop watching.
No. That was me. I have 2 accounts. I accidentally clicked on my app online and put my normal account that I use on my phone to actually have a microphone. So everything's good.
Thank you.
I beat Rob.
Hey, that's all you needed.
Well, that's something, ain't it?
I knew I was going last. Kind of hoped for a tie. That'd been hilarious.
Cool. So Holden will go first.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I made this decision that I was gonna start us all off with a bang, and because I know that we're not getting Fly for a bit, I'm going up to Bills.
Okay.
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Can I tag along with Holden?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll-
can
you
can
guys
we
want-
all have like an interaction to start?
Yeah, have an interaction to start, and Holden, you can convince them because you were the first one to do it with Bill.
Rob, can you put your name as your name?
Yes.
Thank you.
Just call me Ike.
Ike, Leek, I'm going to head back up to Bill's. I think I have a fusion that it's going to be super fucking awesome.
Oh shit.
Oh man, I want to come with you. I want to see a fusion.
I don't know if I should go. When I tried it, bad juju.
Oh, I'm sorry, man, but maybe our luck can change.
All right. I'm gonna tag along.
All right. Everybody's tagging along with Raiden as he goes up to try and fuse.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okie dokie. Holden, you take the group up Route 24 and 25, and you get to Bill's house on the cliff, the seaside cliff. Bill is still in there. He turns around as you enter, and he goes, "Ah, my old friend, and the person that refused to sign the waiver last time. Good to see you too." And he like looks at Rob, and a very solemn expression kind of falls over his face, and he's like, "I'm sorry for your loss."
Bill, this is Link and Ike. They're my good friends.
Ah, so they're acquaintances of yours. I know Ike.
No. You said acquaintances. I said friends. Want to be clear on that.
So you guys are traveling together.
Kind
Sure.
of.
He's like, well, I'm well acquainted with Ike. Ike, I'm sorry. Well, I got all the, gunk cleaned out from Mickey.
Good to hear it. Good
But
to see you again, Bill.
I was able to actually.
Is it working properly now?
Yes, I mean there's it's not 100%, but if you take a look
Bill.
at Raiden's
Yeah,
Onyx
yeah,
and
yeah.
Krabby fusion, it works.
You just talk shit about electronics.
What percentage of the time?
About 80% it will work. There's a 20%
great.
chance of failure. I haven't been able to perfect it.
What's it going to take you to get to 90?
10 years of science, like it's as good as it can get right now.
Got it.
Unless there's a breakthrough in certain technologies, like there's not much else I can do. But 80% is what I've got, and I think I can, perfect it the more times I do it. We'll see. I'll get better at it. I think there's like a little bit of finesse I can work with, but I will need you guys to basically sign waivers that I'm not responsible for the.
Oh God, Bill! Can you just hurry up and open the fucking door so we can get this on?
He's like, listen, after the Mankey incident, I need to make sure.
By the way,
we're not I'm not liable for any future damages.
Do you have any fusions that you might be able to give me?
I don't have any Pokemon. I'm not a trainer. I'm a scientist.
Yeah, you have to get lab samples to even have gotten this far.
Well,
you've had to have had some success before.
I do have that. I have like a bunch of Rattata in my basement. Like they were the ones I was doing the experiments on.
So you were just merging two rats together?
Well, most of those failed, and then I merged with one of the rats. But I mean, I can try merging a bunch of Rattatas together, if you'd like.
Yeah, let's try it.
A Megatata.
Okay, he's like, listen, to give you guys a little bit of, ease around the fusion process, I'm gonna go down to the basement. I'm gonna grab a couple Rattata. I'm gonna put them in. I'll show you that it works again. If you do want to do fusion with me, though, I need you to sign a form that says I'm not liable if something happens to your Pokemon. All right?
Bill, I give you my word right now. You're not liable for anything that happens to my Pokemon, and I don't need to see any more demos, unless you want to demo it using my Pokemon.
Oh, shit!
He's like, listen, you haven't seen what happens when...
Bill, you owe me an example.
Okay, so Bill goes downstairs and he comes up, and he has like 2 cages of Rattatas, and he he has them, and he just like opens the doors. He puts a Rattata in each one, and he closes it, and you just kind of like see these Rattata are a little bit worried. They've seen the experiments, and he goes, all right, test number 1, demo, and click, and he clicks a button, and you kind of hear the machine whir up, and it's like, and a bright light comes, and so the machine whirs, there's these bright flashes of light, and then the machine whirs to a stop, and the door opens, and there's steam. And out of the door, you see this come out.
Oh, it's a rat tail.
It's
It's
a
a rat
they're all like molded to each other, but it's like a rat king of Ratatas. And all the tails are attached to like the big one, and it's like running around. But the other little ones, like they can't like they're attached to the big one, so they can't like go
Wait,
within like
I'm
the
not
tail
gonna
radius.
lie, that's really fucking cool. Can we merge that with my Machoke?
Oh my god! Are you asking Bill?
Yeah.
He's like, listen, we can try. I mean, this is what it is, right? It's a fusion machine. There's an 80% chance. Like that's all I've got. If I can get he has a piece of paper. He hands it to you guys. He's like, you three sign at the bottom here. It just protects me from any liability in the future. I'll let you use it as many times as you want. And he hands it to all three of you guys.
I already signed, man.
You did. I don't think Rob and Micah have yet, though.
I don't know who that is, but I'm sure.
No one signed it yet.
Yeah, okay. He wants you guys to sign this piece of paper.
Bill, how about instead of signing this paper, we just move forward with the experiments and we enlist as your lab assistants. And our role is to gather Pokemon to test this machine so you can continue and to improve it. No liability for you at all.
It's like, then you're employees of mine, and there's even more liability.
Not employees, volunteers.
Yeah. Or, we could just go get Officer Jenny right now and tell her about this.
He's like,
Whoa. I'm not threatening you. Bill, we're not threatening you with anything. We just want to use the machine.
Yeah.
He's like, then why can't you sign this one piece of paper to make sure I'm not liable for any undue causes that happen to the machine?
Because maybe you should be liable, Bill. Maybe you should.
Or maybe we should just keep this under the radar, Bill, while we test it until it's fully developed and you can unveil it. Something where it's a little less risky. And you won't have to disclose to anyone that we even helped you. You can get all the credit.
All right. I'm going to have all three of you roll a persuasion. You're persuading Bill. Damn, Micah, you suck at this shit.
Hey, at least it wasn't a 1.
That's true. He goes, all right, listen. First and foremost, I'm a man of science. But second, I'm a man of like principle and morals. I do not want to cause harm to Pokemon. In this machine, there's always a chance of that happening. I know you as trainers might not care about them, but I do.
I care more about my Pokemon than I do about you, Bill. Let's fucking do this.
He takes a big
Bill,
sigh.
I don't think you can even understand the bond between me and some of my Pokemon. And that's how valuable this technology is, that I would risk that bond.
He takes a deep breath and he kind of like looks over his machine and he's like, we've come this far. We can't stop now. And he goes, all right, give me your Pokemon that you'd like to fuse. So,
By the way, Bill,
he'll look at Rob first. He's like, I guess I do owe you. So here, he walks over to a machine. He's like, type in your trainer number, and he puts the Rattata in a Pokeball, and he puts it in the machine and transfers it over to you as a sorry about Mankey gift.
Little does he know, I got another one.
Little does he know. All right. So Rattata is yours, Rob. I'll put him here for now. We'll eventually get him in here. But yeah, you got Rat King, the Rat King Rattata.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
He will. Hold on. I want to let you know. Where's the Rattata? Sorry. Where are you at?
Give him Raticade moves.
Yeah, I want to
He the Rat King.
let's see. I'm gonna give him like a special ability. We'll give him guts, so he has extra
Ooh.
attack with when he
Gus?
has a major status condition. And he doesn't lose attack when he's burned.
What move?
He doesn't have a move.
It's a special ability.
Yeah. So fused Pokemon will have an ability attached to them. Normal ones aren't
What's
going to
the
have the
ability?
abilities. It's called Guts,
Okay.
and it'll be a 1.5 attack with him when he has a major status condition. So if he's paralyzed, poisoned, burned, any of that stuff, he'll have a boost in his attack. All right. And then we're going to go with so he looks at you, Rob, and he says, so what Pokemon would you like to fuse? Or I mean, he looks across all three of you guys. Who wants to go first and try and fuse something?
I have a non-narrative question for Holden. When I talked about merging the Sandshrew, was it so that it could get poison as a type or bug as a type?
You were going to merge the Sandshrew with
And the Beedrill.
Beedrill?
Yeah.
Oh, so it could look really fucking cool. The typing would be whatever, but goddamn, would that thing look really cool?
There's a bug ground version and a ground poison version.
Which version is better?
The ground poison.
Because Ekans is poison, I could just merge ground poison.
Yeah. It won't look as cool though. I will trade you my Machoke, by the way. I can trade you my Machoke, it'll turn it into a Machamp for your Electabuzz, and then you could fuse Mr. Mime and Machamp together, and Psychic Biting is a great typing, by the way.
That's interesting. I'm not ready to give up my Electabuzz yet.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, because Electabuzz and Charizard are the only two legendaries that we've captured across us, right?
Not legendaries, just Electabuzz is its final form, and so is Charizard its final form. They're not even pseudo legendaries.
Oh, I understand. The legendary encounter is like just as the final form of something.
Yeah, legendary. Oh, that thing looks cursed as fuck. Jesus.
I have some legendaries in the legendary table, but I also have like hard to acquire, like starters count as legendaries.
Yeah.
The Electabuzz, Magnemar, like some of these other ones, like Lapras, they're gonna be in that category of like you normally can acquire them on the routes, like the route tables. So those are all thrown into like legendary encounters. So legendary encounter will hit, and then I roll a wheel, like a weighted wheel on what you're encountering in the legendary thing specifically. So
I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Rob, is there anything that you want for that fairy Pokemon?
Ooh, smart man.
Money. Cash money.
He's bribing you. Cash money. What is this bullshit?
What'd you say, Rob?
Mr. Mime.
Man, that's a good deal. But if my Dratini blows up, Mr. Mime's like my main show. All right, I will fuse
your fusion with the fairy replace Mr. Mime is the question.
I'm not sure. I will give. So I'll go back into narrative. I will give my Sandshrew and my Beedrill to Bill for a fusion.
All right, Sandshrew and Beedrill.
Here we go.
Are going to go into the fusion. So Bill takes both of them. He puts them into the pod. Give me a second. Oh my god. All right. Okay. There's Beedrill. All right. So you're gonna put the Sandshrew and the Beedrill into the chamber pod. Bill walks over and he looks at all the calculations and he's like, everything looks good. He rolls let's see. Yeah, I'll roll this. You know what? I'm gonna let you roll it, Micah, just so you see it. Unless you want me to roll it for you, but I would roll a 100-sided dice.
Oh, that's good.
100. I will.
Well, hold on.
It's
Let's
100,
let's
not
set...
D20. I did D20 already.
Oh, you did.
Just did.
What'd
You got
get
a 16 on a 20, Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
An 80% success.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna have you guys roll D100s and have 1 through
80.
Yeah, be okay in anything, or whatever you guys want. Like 1 through 20 is bad. Anything above there succeeds.
Yeah.
That's like a legit 20%.
Well, mine's definitely over the 80%.
Yeah.
I mean, there's still 20% probability on a D20 because each side is 5%, so it's just 4.
Yeah. Don't roll
It's the exact same probability.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. So your the machine starts whirring, and there's the bright glow, and the machine like clunks, and then steam comes out of the vents. The door opens on the left side, and out comes your fusion of Sandshrew and Beedrill. Because it's just Sandshrew, it's not Sandslash yet, right?
Right.
Yup. So it's gonna look kind of retarded at first. But this is what it looks
So
like right
funny.
Oh, God. He
That-
became a bee? A sandy bee?
now. Yeah, dude.
That's really funny.
That is really funny.
I mean, it's kind of badass when you really
Yeah,
look.
like,
I mean,
Sand-
I can't complain.
So it is a ground and poison type.
Oh, sweet. Okay, awesome.
And then it's going to have it's going to have we'll have a sniper be the hidden ability on this.
Sniper. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so I just combined Sandshrew, delete that guy, and Beedrill, delete that guy.
Yep.
And Sandy B or whatever, I don't fucking know. And so what
can
are the
name 'em whatever you
moves?
want.
My secret one is Sniper.
You have a hidden ability, which is sniper. You're going to be able to take 2 moves from each of them and keep them. So you let me know which 2 you'd like to keep from each.
Okay. Okay.
Pokemon.
I would like to keep Sand Attack.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to keep. I have Bulldoze and Roll Out. I assume Roll Out is the better one.
Good name, Rob.
Rollout does damage to you. Bulldoze is probably the better one.
Oh, Rollout. I thought Rollout I did continuous damaging that was stronger and stronger. That's not
yeah.
true?
No, that is rollout. You're right.
Yeah, roll out.
Doesn't that also have recoil to it?
No.
No? Oh shit. Alright, never mind then. Yes, rollout is the better one.
Okay, so I will keep Sand Attack and Roll Out. And let me turn off this fucking beeping washing machine. Okay, and then for, I assume it's Twin Needle. And the other ones I have are Poison Sting, Harden, and String Attack. So
Sting.
Poison, it's Twin Needle and Poison Sting?
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good to me. I will
All
do
right.
that.
That's good.
His name, if you don't name him, is Sandril.
Sandril?
Yeah.
It's pretty
Okay.
cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Pretty freaking cool.
I like the dusty wings.
Yeah, sandy wings. All right. He looks over at you, Rob, and he's like, "Do you have something you'd like me to try again?"
Yeah. Go get more rats from the basement.
He's like, "Listen, I need them for testing. I can't just
Yeah. Run another test. Go get more rats.
what why? What is this? Do you just want to make Rat King bigger? Like, what are you trying to do?"
Oh my god, double Rat King.
It's like an army of rats.
I don't want to see what happens if we merge two of your rat conglomerates together.
Oh my god.
So go get more rats, stuff them in the box, and flip the switch. Do as the Lord commands you.
He's like, listen, I only have so many rats. I can't just be adding them all together. If you have 2 Pokemon you'd like to fuse, I can definitely help you out with that.
No, Bill. Go get rats.
He's like, I have like 2 left. Like, I can't just keep adding them to this Rattata. He's like, and they
need to.
He's like, there's a 20% chance they all just die. He's like, there's no point to that.
That's fine. That's why I'm here.
Oh my
You
God.
killed 2 of mine already.
Are you just gonna have him do rats until he blows up 2 of them?
Maybe.
What the fuck? He's like, listen, I'm not taking any unnecessary risks with Pokemon's lives. I can't do that. I'm already towing the ethical line with you right now. So if you'd like to give me 2 Pokemon to try and fuse, I can do that for you now.
Bill, how can I transfer 2 Pokemon to my box from here?
He's like,
So that way I can go catch 2 rats in your fucking basement. To have them smushed together. I'll fucking do it myself if you won't.
Bill's
I'm going
like,
to get
Bill's like, just came up with the idea of a cellular phone that would let him dial 911 at any time. And he's thinking about implementing that technology for future reference. But he goes, if you want to go get more rats in the basement, he's like, I have 2 Rattatas left. That's all. I used my other 2 in the Rat King fusion for you. So I can go get 2 more. That's it. And then who knows what happens to them.
That's all I'm asking.
All right. He goes down and he gets the other 2 Rattatas. He's like, what do you want me to do with these? The Rattatas are like, what the fuck is going on?
Try to merge them again.
All right. He throws them into the pod. He goes to merge them, and they work, and another Rat King comes out. So now there's a second Rat King, and he's like, okay, you want me to merge them again? Here they are. Now what?
That's it. I just wanted 2 Rat Kings.
Oh, we're not gonna merge the Rat Kings together?
Oh, I just wanted 2 Rat Kings in case one dies.
Okay.
What the fuck? He's like, well, this isn't your Pokemon.
Oh yeah, it is. You owe me. You killed 2 of mine. I get 2 Pokemon.
Rob, I pull Rob aside and I'm like, stop pushing him. He's going to try and make us sign those goddamn forms again if you do this.
Yes.
We don't need to be attached to the government. We don't want a paper trail, okay? Leave it alone.
I just want that Rat King. I want 2
Then
Rat
offer him something for it. Offer to buy it from him. I think he needs money.
Feels a little poor. I think Rob's
All
poor
right,
too, though. I don't think Rob has. Oh, Rob has some cash.
I got some. Bill, what if I give you 250 credit for that second Rat King? That'd cover more than the ball it's getting tucked into.
He's like, I mean, do you have anything that can help with my experiments? Anything that helps with like evolutions or that kind of thing?
You know what? How about this? I have this moonstone.
Ooh. He's like, I'll take that. I'll trade you the Rat King for the Moonstone.
Okay. And I never have to sign any of your freaking waivers.
It might depend on if, we work together in the future.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll review them at the time. But
Okie dokie.
you gotta give me any recent technological breakouts that you come through with. Any upgrades to my phone, any of that stuff.
He's like, I can work with you on that. Sure.
Sweet. Keep me up to date with what you're working on. That's all I ask.
All right, so Rob has 2 Rat Kings. Why does this shit not work? This is crazy. What is this?
Rob, your team's looking a little full there. You want to sell me that fairy?
Not exactly.
All right. He's like, are there any other fusions you guys want to try?
What do I have that's left?
Raiden, do you want to mash anything together?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
What do you want to put up, bud? Sorry, I had to mash a bunch of rats together.
Wait, can I see a fusion of Mr. Mime and Machamp really quick, though?
You're not allowed to see anything. You don't know.
God damn it. Hold, I have a
things
dog
look
pickup.
like.
I'm gonna fuse Charizard and Magikarp. Go ahead and roll it for me.
And Magikarp, no! Oh my god.
It's gonna be water fire.
Oh man, could have given me the dragon. I could have merged him with Mr. Mime.
Bro, that's the ugliest looking shit I've ever seen. Gyarados eventually looks cool.
Right.
Rob, are you gonna do any more?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Maybe.
Oh, poor Holden.
I like this one better. Oh, that one's good. But I think this one's doofier.
Oh man.
Wow. The fins.
The fins.
That mouth, though. It's like some of the girls I've been going out with.
Oh man. So you're not gonna do any more, Rob?
I'm debating mashing Clefable with Mankey, a fighting fairy.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wasting that fairy Pokemon type.
Who do you
I don't
want?
know anything, so don't listen to me. Does it make sense? Like, so I'm looking at the electric one, and the electric typing seems actually really
Man,
strong.
that is funny as fuck. What is that?
Yeah.
Is electric plus?
I haven't
that
rolled for
Pokemon-
it yet. We were just looking at what it would look like.
That Pokemon looks like it could suck a fucking golf ball through a garden hose.
What the heck is that?
That's not exactly what I said.
Pretty damn close.
I could prostitute that Pokemon out. That
That's the expression of your inflatable friend.
Man. Okay, so we're gonna Holden. You're gonna roll to see if the Magikarp and the Charizard.
Yep.
54.
Awesome. The machine works. You guys get a bright flashing light.
Magizard, I think is the coolest name.
Sure.
Not Charcarp.
Um,
No.
Charcarp. where-
Charizard?
Magizard.
Yeah, my Magizard
Fuck.
sounds much better.
Magizard. Hold on a sec. I don't know where this thing went. There it is. Whoops, I need to go down to here. Wah, wah, wah. So this is
Leave it
going.
massive.
He's not massive yet. All right, Charizard goes bye bye. Magikarp goes bye bye. And you now have a Magizard. What a weird fucking thing. All right. This is water and flying right now.
Oh, ew.
Yep.
That's not great.
And it will get
Is Charizard even flying type in Gen 1?
No.
well, we're playing with the dual typings.
Ooh.
That's hilarious that it wants me to give you solar power. How about oh my god, these are like the worst fucking hidden abilities ever. Rattle.
How about Moxie?
No, not until you get not until you evolve. So you have rattled right now. That's a hidden ability.
Rattle. Alright. I don't know what that does. I'll look. What?
And you currently get 2 moves from Charizard, and you get Splash from the Magikarp.
Nice.
Dude, what a weird ass looking thing.
All right. I just get a speed increase if I'm hit by a bug, dark, or ghost.
I know. Okay, so I know you have the shittiest ones, dude.
It's so funny.
All right. He looks at everyone else and says, "Are there any more fusions you'd like me to attempt? It seems like we've been going pretty well here. This is great for my research." And he's like writing everything down and taking notes.
Hey, Bill.
Mm-hmm.
You want to do some research with that Moonstone?
Maybe that's why I have it from you.
All right. Well, I've got a Pokemon that evolves with it. You want to see an evolution with the stone?
I was
Isn't
gonna
that
use
the
it.
ultimate goal of researching?
I was gonna use it with something else, but he's like, I guess I can try. He's like, which Pokemon do you have?
I throw out Clefairy.
He's like, huh. I mean, that's
You
not
wanna see
really
it?
exciting for me.
And then we'll merge it with another Mankey that I have.
He kind of like gives you a squished up face, and he's like, some things were not meant to exist on this earth.
I think that combination is stellar.
He's like, how about we merge it first and then we use the Moonstone on it afterwards?
Let's give that a try.
And we don't waste a Moonstone. Yeah?
Let's give it a try.
All right. He takes both your Clefairy and your
Mankey.
and he puts them into he puts them into the pods. He turns the lever and turns it on. The machine starts whirring. Through the little portholes, you see the Clefairy bouncing around and the Mankey. And the bright lights start shining. But in Mankey's pod, all of a sudden you hear like a thwomp right before the fusion takes place. And the machine goes off, and it is successful because you rolled a success. But when the pod doors open, you get something else that comes out. you get this thing.
What? Oh shit! What the
Yeah.
fuck? Abra was in there. God damn!
So your Abra teleported back mid fusion, Rob.
And it's
And-
a triple fusion?
No, it replaced itself with Mankey. So this is Abra and Clefairy that have fused. Mankey went away again. Abra like swapped itself with him.
So where is Mankey then?
That's a question to be figured out some other time.
Damn it.
Where did Abra go? Who knows? But yeah, so you now have a Clefabra, and it is psychic and fairy.
Okay.
It has. Oh, let's see. Wow, there's a lot of good stuff here. That is very interesting. All right. I'll give you Magic Guard.
Wow.
It only takes damage from direct attacks. It's immune to damage from toxic, life orb, leech seed, etc.
Damn.
So things that do like status damage kind of stuff.
Yeah, Magic Guard's very good.
Yep.
All right, Bill. I know it's not the results we were thinking was going to happen, but you want to try that Moonstone?
He's like, yeah, after seeing this, it looks like this is definitely worth pursuing.
Yeah.
So
This thing is a little bit better than the Fighting Fairy. This is Ab Fairy.
so hold on really quick. I actually want to see something. When does Abra evolve? Level 60. Okay. So what level was Clefairy?
The Fairy was like level 20 something.
Okay. So
20, I think. 22 after Misty.
yeah. So he's gonna touch the Moonstone. That's so funny. He's gonna touch the Moonstone to this Abra. Could whatever the fuck I called it.
Ab
Clefabra.
Fairy.
Clefabra. And it's gonna start glowing. When it does, it will get hold on, sorry. Yeah, okay. So first it's gonna turn into this. Oh wait, sorry. Hold on. That's what we need. It's Clefable. And yeah, okay. So then it gets turned into this with the Clefairy
that's cursed.
evolution.
That is fucking cursed. It looks like some Hello Kitty map.
But then it starts evolving again because of the levels, and your Abra is going to evolve into Kadabra, and you're actually going to get this
Oh god, that thing's gonna haunt my nightmares.
out of it. So this
Look
is your.
at it. Look at its fucking bubblegum tape tail.
It's Clefabadabra. You have a Clefabadabra. And he's like, this Pokemon evolves through trading as well.
So
That
it does.
He's like, if you find a trade partner, you'll be able to.
And if you want to trade this fucker and then trade him back to me, I won't hold your Pokemon long. No? Okay.
Wait, who did you ask that to? Holden?
Both of you.
Oh, what do you want? What do you want?
Just
So-
a quick swap. Because
in certain,
Yeah, I'll trade you my Machoke really quick. Here you go.
Okay. Yeah, we'll trade them right. That's perfect. Because they'll both evolve then.
okay.
And we'll trade them right back.
You trade the Alakazam and the Machoke
Mhm.
to each other. The Machoke is obviously going to turn into a Machamp. So Machamp comes out, and then this Clefabulabadabra, whatever the fuck it's called, is going to turn into this.
Holy shit!
What the fuck?
Clefalakazam.
That's a great name.
Clefalakazam.
Bro, that thing looks so fucking cool. What the shit?
So you don't have to get it back, Holden. It's yours.
I will trade it back. Oh my god, is that thing cool though?
Raiden, if the time ever comes where I need to get rid of it, I know the first person it's going to.
Jesus Christ, that's cool. What the fuck?
That thing is crazy. So, trade back.
Yep, I trade it back. I trade it back.
Cool. You trade it back to Rob, and Rob, when he trades it back, it goes through the teleporter, and it comes back out like this.
I don't care. It's still got good moves. That's not fair, Matt.
It's so cute.
It looks like a Chinese lady I knew at the Chinese buffet in town here.
Oh my gosh.
Whatever.
Oh god.
It looks fabulous.
Yeah. Apparently, when you trade it multiple times and it's a trading evolution, it affects it. So
It aged.
Wait, what does Machamp look like?
I don't know. Trade him back. Find out. Oh yeah, you guys did trade him back. The champ looks fine.
Okay.
It must be a fusion side effect. Okay. So,
Give me that ugly little.
oh god, dude, I'm crying. It's so funny. It's so funny. Oh, you should have been like, just keep him. Okay. Do you have any other fusions you guys would like to try?
Wait. I know it's horrible typing, but I bet it looks really fucking cool. War Turtle and Machamp.
You actually want to do that?
Oh man, the 6 fucking cannons would be fucking hilarious. No, I don't want to do that. Unless someone wants to trade me Mr. Mime, I'll pass.
Bro.
What do you want to merge with Mr. Mime?
Please do that.
Machamp.
Oh, that's who you want to merge together is Machamp and Mr. Mime?
Yeah.
Oh my god, please do
I was
that.
gonna do that with Mankey.
Please, I want you
can
to play with this.
Oh my god!
So bad. I'm dying.
So, are you still interested in the Electabuzz, Holden, or
Rule 34.
I like the Electabuzz.
I will give you the Electabuzz for the Machamp.
Deal.
All right. So I trade my Electabuzz to Holden for his Machamp.
Okay. Wow. Wow. Now what's happening?
I'm gonna fuse War Turtle and Electabuzz.
Ah.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome.
Lightning water. Mike, are you gonna smash Mr. Mime and Machamp together?
Interesting.
I think so.
Get a Mr. Champ?
Oh,
Or
man.
some pink dust.
14 for my roll, Matt.
Okie dokie then.
That was the D20.
Yeah, just extrapolate it.
It works.
You put both of them in. Bill fuses them together. And out comes this guy.
Oh shit! All right,
Crazy little bastard.
dude,
I
that
wouldn't
thing
fuck
looks cool as fuck. All right,
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's Electaturtle.
Electaturtle.
or Warbuzz. I don't know, whatever the fuck you call him.
I like Warbuzz more.
Electroturd.
Elected. Hold on. Okie dokie, we got them there.
Look at that thunder and lightning cloud tail. That is pretty badass.
Pretty dope. All right. You got your man. Anything else you guys would like to try?
I would like to merge Machamp and Mr. Mime.
Oh shit!
You guys are playing with fire.
Hey, I
You
mean,
got some
one of
good
us is going to
rolls.
turn into some pink dust, but I'm going to go for it.
All right.
Come on, Micah.
He rolls like shit all the time.
Hey,
baby.
Okay.
He's alive.
All right.
Gotcha,
we got
bitch!
Mr. Mime and Machamp. This nightmare fuel. Oh my god. All right.
Oh my god.
My God!
Oh, Jesus, fuck.
Bro, it's the creepiest fucking thing I've ever seen.
Other
Okay.
trainers are going to shit their pants when I pull that guy out.
Bro,
Dude, that's like one of the fucking
you're gonna think it's a guy in a
puppets from
suit.
Naruto. It looks like one of the puppets from Naruto.
Bro,
Kind of
this
looks like
is
Yachty.
fucked up. All right. So you now have a Machamp, Mr. Mime, hanging out, doing his thing.
Mr. Champ,
Yeah,
Mhm.
dude. He's
Mr. Champ.
Mr. Champ. He's
Okay, so my
Mr. Champ.
Mr. Champ.
That thing is creepy as
So I assume I keep. So I get 2 moves, right? From each of them.
Yes, you get to keep 2 moves from each.
So I have Copycat, Pound, Power Saw Up, and Confusion on Mr. Mime. So I keep Confusion and I keep Copycat.
Yeah, you can keep those.
Well, I'm asking Holden if that's the smart thing.
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head. Those, yeah.
Okay, so I keep Confusion and I keep Copycat. I do not know what the other moves available to me are.
Machamp.
Yeah, I don't know what he had.
You
I also
have,
didn't know what he had.
probably the Vital Throw and the Low Sweep, I would say.
He only had 2 moves at
Well,
full.
those would be the ones you keep. I mean, he has Low Kick. He probably either had Focus Energy, Low Kick, Revenge, Low Sweep, and Vital Throw are probably the ones. His level, 25.
Okay, so what do I keep from those moves? Holden.
Vital throw.
Vital Throw?
Yeah.
I've got to piss, by the way. I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah, Vital Throw does not check for accuracy, but it goes last every time.
Okay.
And then Low Sweep, 100% chance to lower the target's speed by 1 when you use it. Low Kick is you get more power the heavier the target is.
Okay. But Low Sweep reduces their speed?
Speed.
Every time you use it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That could be a good one.
I would say like Vital Throw, Low Kick, because if you have a very heavy Pokemon you're facing, Low Kick is super good.
Okay.
The speed is whatever, and it's only 65. Vital Throw is 70. No accuracy check needed. So
I see. Oh, okay. So it's basically like the max power on Low Kick is 120 if the Pokemon are super chunky.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, Low Kick is good. Because that also gives me a good distribution of move types, right? 'Cause-
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And did you disclose the hidden move for Mr. Champ?
Yeah, so the hold on, sorry. The hidden move is going to be you know what? I could give you Technician.
Hot and fresh out the motherfucking kitchen. Technician is nice. You'll have to build moves around it, though.
Yeah, it's
Well,
either
waiting
that,
on Matt to
it's
confirm
either that or
what it is.
Filter. I guess I can coin flip for them. They're both pretty good. Filter takes 0.75 damage from super effect moves. And then Technician is moves with power 60 or less have 1.5 times power. So you can find move sets that have 60, and then they're normally like better than they actually would be. I don't know. I'll
Yeah.
pull Filter.
And then they'll normally have good stuff like Bullet Punch, which gives it priority and shit like that.
I see. Yeah.
You know what? I'll let you choose, Micah. You can choose Technician or Filter. It's up to you.
Well, I probably would not. So filter, I take less damage when it's a super effective move, so I take 75% damage.
Yeah.
And the other one, moves that are 60 or less power deal 1.5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me, because the Vital Throw, it doesn't check for accuracy though, so I assume that's good, but it's 70 power. So like none of my moves, except for maybe Low Sweep and whatever I copycat, is going to be affected by Technician. So I would lean towards Filter, but I want to gut check that with Holden and see if he agrees.
Yeah, there's not too many special attack moves that you'll pick up that will have 60 power. So I think that's a fine play.
Okay.
Otherwise, if you wouldn't, I'd be like looking for knockoff. I'd be looking for crunch. I'd be looking for bullet punch.
All those moves end up being really good with him.
I see. Okay.
They're all physical moves. You could also do Zen headbutt for the coverage and getting the psychic stab.
He is fighting and fairy, by the way, are his types.
He's fighting fairy.
Oh.
Yeah.
I would probably actually go Technician then, and then search for those 3 moves, and then maybe a Swords Dance, and throw that on him.
Well, how do I find those moves? When you say search for them, like
Those would be TMs, and we'll in another 2 towns we'll come up to a giant mall that has a bunch of different TMs that you can buy moves from.
okay. So give me just a second. I'm gonna look at something because I could have been psychic, but I said I'm fairy.
Yeah. Fairy actually has some crazy moves. Like you could get like Gigaton Hammer, which is fucking wild.
Okay. Yeah, because the other thing I was looking at was this says Gigaton Hammer's a steel move.
I think it's in the fairy route though, because there's only.
Oh, it is fairy Tinkaton, fairy steel. Yeah. Okay, so I'm trying to think about for Mr. Champ, he's fighting fairy. So how do I figure out like what he's super effective against and what he's not? Is it that like weird chart?
Are you trying to find out what fairy and fighting are weak against?
Yeah, like the combined dual type. How do I see what I'm weak against if I'm a fairy with fight?
It'll just be their respective things. So, flying fairy, poison, psychic, and steel are your weaknesses. I believe they're the 2 times weaknesses.
Okay, I got
and you are basically immune to dragon still because you're fairy.
Okay.
Bug and dark and fighting and rock you don't take as much damage from.
Okay. Yeah. I guess yeah, let's do it's tactician, is that what you said?
Yeah. Technician.
Okay, I can do that. It might help on low kick anyway if I use that against like less big Pokemon.
Yeah, technically low kick now becomes like a double boost. Either way you use it, basically, it's if it's heavy, it's over 60. If it's not, you get that 1.5 boost to it anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Yeah, and I can try and look for some of those moves like Zen Headbutt and shit. Okay, that sounds good. Done deal. Tactician.
All right. Tactician it is. Okay. Now, where are we with everything else? Has everyone fused everything they wanted to fuse? We look like we're all fused out pretty much, unless Rob wants to do another one, or Micah, you want to do a poison dragon?
I do not want to do a poison dragon.
Cool.
Nope, I'm good.
All right. Everybody's good. One of your Rat Kings is here. The other one's down here. So funny. All right. You guys can do whatever you would like at this point.
Rob, do you want me to hold on to your Rat King since you don't have enough spots to take him back to the town?
He already transferred it to my box.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he did? Oh, okay, never mind.
Bill's got that power.
Appreciate that, though.
Bill's got the power. Bill has that power.
Hey, Bill.
Yo.
How'd you transfer that shit?
What did you say?
How'd you transfer that to my box at the Poke Center? My Rat King, by the way.
He's like, oh, well, I have a special technology I'm working on. I put it in this machine here, and it basically starts connecting, by the speed of light. It dematerializes and rematerializes Pokemon into storage containers, which you can, the PC networks have already.
You got any mobile versions of that, bud?
Do you understand the technology I'm working with here? You think it just...
I get it, but is there any thoughts about going portable with it?
I mean, I could try. I'll have to do some research on it. Might need some funding.
Don't you think it'd be a better idea if you could just do that out in the field?
It's like, well, you would have to, molecularize and, dematerialize Pokemon with, I'd have to launch a few satellites probably, or at least build some towers in the area. Maybe I could, hijack some of the existing government equipment that's out there.
We're already carrying around these badges.
He's like, okay. Well, he's like, you know what? I'll let you know if I'm able to come up with a wireless solution for that.
Thanks, man.
For sure. All right. Well, fellas, if you have any other Pokemon, feel free to bring them to me. I would be happy to, experiment some more. I'll keep working on the fusion device. Maybe I could get a better percentage in the future. We'll see. See how it goes.
Thanks, Bill.
No problem.
Thanks, Bill.
Wow, you sound so enthusiastic. My God. All right. What would you guys like to do? You guys now have your teams of fusions and all kinds of crazy shit.
Well, that was my turn, so I'll see.
I think that's all of our turns probably, so we probably go back in rotation to Holden.
I'm good with that.
All y'all did some things, I'll tell you that much.
Team turn.
Once Matt moves us over to the other map, I guess I'll take my turn. Cool. I will go to Route 9.
All right. You head down Route 9. You definitely... no one's gone on Route 9 yet, right?
No, I don't believe so.
To search for Pokemon?
No.
Okay. God damn. I have to roll an encounter for Holden then. And we go to the encounter wheel. Alright. You are going to encounter a wild Pokemon, Holden.
Okay.
I have to bring up the list here. Where did I put it? Oh, here it is. Catchable locations. There we go. All right, Route 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let me roll this. All right. You encounter a Nidoran female out in the wild, Holden.
Oh, okay. I will go ahead and send out my Chronics.
Chronics. Where is Nidoran female? There it is. This little thing. Sweet little thing. Chronics comes out. Boom.
Chronics. Hit it with a mud shot, and we'll then run past.
Okay. You're just going to ditch it?
Yeah. I don't have any Pokeballs.
Oh. Yeah. Wait, you don't have any? I thought you had one.
No.
Used them all?
According to my notes, I have no Pokeballs.
Oh,
Yeah, he
right.
used his last one to catch the Pokemon last time, and you were like, "Oh man, you're so fucking lucky."
Oh, you didn't want to go to the store and buy more Pokeballs? Or...
I don't have any money for
Oh,
Pokeballs.
that's hilarious. Okay. All right. You run past this.
Wait. No. Holden, I gave you one when you caught your Charizard.
Yeah, and then I gave $500 to Misty for the Magikarp.
Yeah, I remember.
Mm.
You ain't got no money.
I have $120.
All right. You run past this. Are you going through Rock Tunnel then, Holden?
Oh no, I went through one thing. I'll pass my turn.
Okay.
You can take a real turn. Like we all went up to Bill's.
Yeah, that's a real turn. I went to a new location and I got my encounter.
We've been taking longer turns than that. You can take a.
That's fine.
Are you doing some shit where you're like busy?
No,
Take your turn. Like
I
take a
did.
real turn. No.
did.
Take a real turn, Holden.
I did take my turn. I'm good.
Oh. All right. Mike rolled next, right?
Yeah, I did. All right. I will go. Man, I should have been keeping better track of where I've been catching Pokemon. I'll go to. Did I do Mount Moon already?
You've done. Rob's done Mount Moon. I don't think anybody else has. Mikey, you've done 4 and 5, but I don't think you've done 9.
Okay, so if we're doing the Nuzlocke ones, do you want to take like a little like colored dot and
Put it
give
on
each one of
them.
us a color and then put that dot if we encounter a Pokemon that counts towards our Nuzlocke thing?
Sure.
That'd be
Because otherwise we're
extreme.
never gonna remember that shit. Because like it'll be 6 weeks from now and we're gonna be like, oh shit, did someone do this area or whatever?
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Jesus fuck, this is gonna be sick.
Matt, just use paint, bud. Like the marker or the paintbrush.
I don't think it works that way. This is like this is not Microsoft Paint. This is
Yeah.
Google Slides.
You got to do a shape.
Every person could get their own shape, I guess.
That works too. If that's easier.
Yeah, that's fine too.
Just do like the circle, and I'll copy them after a certain point. So circles, square, and let's just border colors.
They can be gray.
Yeah, it's fine. And then triangle. And you guys can claim your fucking colors or shapes, whatever shapes you guys want to be.
I'll be the square because I'm a square.
Okay.
I will be the circle, sure. Doesn't matter.
All right. So when it comes to the circle, Micah, you definitely hit 3. Well, we know you guys have all done these routes.
Yeah.
You're 2. You've done 1. You guys have done Viridian Forest. You have not done Mount Moon. You've done 4. You've done 24. And you've done 25.
I've done 24. I've done 25. So like, let's see here. I've had what? Let's see here. I merged to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've had 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that is everything I've done because I've had 5 successful catches and 2 unsuccessful ones, and there's 7 on there, so that's 7 total. So that makes sense.
Yeah. Because I don't remember you doing these 2. It's either you've done 4 or you've done 5. I forget which one you did.
I have not done 5. I did 4.
Okay, you're good. All right. Okie dokie. And then, Rob, you've done 24 and 25.
And 25, yeah.
And then Holden is the triangle, and he's done everything as well.
Yep.
Up until this. You have not. I think Rob's the only one that's done Mount Moon, but you've done this as well. You've done this for sure, and you've done this one for sure. All right. Does that help everybody?
Very much so. Thank you.
Yes. F. All right.
Sweet.
Now we have a
Okay,
system.
I will. Yeah,
place.
I will go, and I will buy. Not buy. I will go to Mount Moon.
All right. You travel to a Mount Moon. You are going to, let's see, encounter wheel. Let's see what happens. All right, you're going to encounter a wild Pokemon. You are going to find. Fuck, where did I put that? Oh, there it is. In Mount Moon, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Some pretty good shit in here. Let's see what you get. Damn, man. Oh, there it is. Sorry. All right. That is a. Oh, cool. You encounter a Clefairy on this path. Micah?
Okay, so I encountered a Clefairy. Is what you said?
Yep.
Okay. I gotta figure out what this is weak against.
It's a fairy.
Poison.
Oh, it's weak against poison.
Mm-hmm.
Steel poison.
Okay. So it's weak against steel and poison. So I just happen to have a ground poison guy. So I throw out my sand drill.
All right. Sandrill going out.
Well, I don't know that I should be putting something that it's weak against.
Do you have a
Oh,
poison
it's
move?
weak against poison? I thought it was strong against poison.
Yeah, it is.
I had that back. I asked for it.
It is weak against poison and steel. It is strong against bug, dark, and fighting. And it's immune to dragon.
Are dragons also immune to it?
No.
No.
Dragons get fucked by fairies.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Fairies fuck.
All right. I use sand attack.
All right. You're going to sand attack him. That will hit him. His accuracy is going to be reduced by half. When he does that, he is going to use Copycat. He will hit you with the sand attack as well. And now your accuracy is down by 50%.
Okay, I
It is your
switch to Mr. Champ.
All right.
Because when I switch, the accuracy debuff goes away, right?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Cool.
God, that
All
thing's
right.
gonna give me nightmares.
Nightmare fuel. I'm assuming you're gonna switch back. So I'm just... Dude, this is
Yeah,
so,
I'm switch back, but
this is so fucking funny. God damn.
make
what
it bigger. Yes.
What a gross misallocation of Machamp, because he has some really cool evolutions, and you use it for this.
Hey, this is cool. I don't know what you're talking about. If Team Rocket shows up again, I'm gonna give them some fucking nightmares.
Yeah, dude. They're probably gonna think they're like a serial killer's running around. All right, Clefairy. I guess probably would have used Copycat again, but a move wasn't used. So he copycats nothing, right, Holden? It's not like he would re-copycat um, the sand attack, right? He would re-copycat nothing.
That's correct.
Okay. It will be your turn, Micah. Go ahead.
I switched to Sandrill.
Okay. All right, Sandro comes back out. Clefairy will use. Clefairy will use Metronome. I am going to scroll through all of the things and pick a move at random. He used Nightshade. So it would be damage equal to the target user's level, 100% accuracy, so I need to roll to see if he gets it. He does. So he'll hit you with 25 damage, which is probably like not a lot. Not a lot of damage. That's how that works, right, Holden?
Yeah, it's equal to their level. Yep.
So your level's what, 25? So that's 25 power.
Yep.
So like maybe 1/8 of your health goes away.
Cool. I use Sand Attack.
Okay. Sand attack will hit him. His accuracy will be reduced again. He is going to just keep spamming metronome, I would say. Let me get a real nice random here. Hidden power bug, which is 60 accuracy 100%. Gotta roll to see if he hits it. Shit, what is 1/4 on a d20?
What is 25% of a d20? 5.
It's,
Half is 10.
so 15 will hit. 15, because that's at the upper half of a.
Yes, if he
Yeah.
rolls a 1, or if he rolls
15 through
anything,
20.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, then that would. Wait, no. Yeah, he needs 15 or above. So he needs 16, 17, 18, 19, or 20, not a 15.
Okay, then he misses.
Okay. All right.
So,
Let's see here. I don't want to kill this bitch. So, what does Sniper do?
That's his
Sniper,
ability. It's not an
yeah.
attack.
Sniper
Yeah, but what is
makes critical hits hit even harder.
you? Okay, that's
So
cool.
if you crit something, you're probably gonna kill it.
Okay, that's cool. I will not use him. I will send out.
You can also tell it not to kill it.
Yeah. I will send out. I don't know what moves my Ekans has actually. I will send out my Mr. I will send out my. I'll send out Ekans, I guess,
Okay.
because fairies are bad against poison.
Yeah.
So sure.
Okay.
I think that's. I don't know what moves he has though. Do you know what moves my Ekans has? We didn't decide that.
Bind.
Yeah, I was
Bite.
gonna say.
Bite.
So he has. You're saying he has Wrap,
Yeah, probably.
and what else?
Bind.
Bind. Okay.
Yeah, and bite.
Okay. And he just has 3 right now.
I can't think of a 4th right now.
Lear.
Yeah, Lear.
Okay. So bite is a normal type move, so that will just like do normal amount of damage to this Clefairy, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I believe
Okay.
Bite is dark.
Do what?
I believe Bite is dark.
I looked it up and it says in Gen 1, bite is a normal type move.
Yeah, we're doing all gens though.
Yeah,
Oh.
go off of that Pokemon Showdown move set thing. You can look up moves and like what their typing is.
Okay, so it's dark. So I don't want to use bite because it's half as effective. I will use what is the fuck's bind? Bind is normal, but it's low power. So bind is basically wrap.
Kinda, but without
Very
Okay.
similar.
the cool rapness. Man, your
Fuck, he
Ekans
doesn't
is
have-
shit.
Yeah, these are some shitty moves.
I don't know. You're the one that threw him out there.
I didn't even know what the moves were when I said I was going to throw them out there. To be fair to myself, I will use. So binding is better than wrapping.
It's basically the same shit. Here, hold on.
Oh yeah, I think it is the same exact move. No, bind it is the same except it has 85 power or 85 accuracy instead of 90.
Traps and damages target to 4 to 5 turns. Traps and damages target 4 to 5 turns. Yeah, basically the same shit.
So would I actually have both of those moves? Bind is not actually listed on Ekans as a move, by the way.
Okay.
Leer, Wrap, Poison Sting, Bite, Glare, Screech, Acid, Spit Up, Stockpile, Swallow. Those are
Bro,
the...
he probably just knows Poison Sting, Bite. I'll give him Wrap and give him like Acid or some shit. Use
Acid? Okay. Okay, so Wrap, Poison Sting, Bite, Acid. Okay. I will use... I will use Poison... Ah, man, I don't want to kill this guy. I'm just going to Wrap him.
Okay. You wrap him. Which I mean, roll for the accuracy. Just don't roll a 1.
Oh, okay. Don't roll.
It's a 90% accuracy. We'll just say one's bad.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I rolled a 35 out of 100.
Sure. All right. So you end up wrapping the Clefairy. He takes a little bit of damage. Still trucking a wrap isn't going to do much to him, though. You're going to be there for a while. Like 4 to 5 turns worth of wraps. Clefairy is going to use Metronome again. All right. He's going to use Earth Power. Base power 90, accuracy 10, or 100%. He's going to roll. He's going to hit you. He rolled an 18.
Oh, Jesus. Wow, okay.
Earth Power does 90 damage, plus... Is it... Oh, that's a ground move. So ground's effective against poison too, isn't it, Holden? Yeah, it is.
Yep.
Okay, so Ekans basically has like no health.
Okay. I will swap back to Sand Drill.
Yeah. That works. All right. Gonna Metronome again. He's gonna use Nightmare. Causes the target to lose 1/4 of its maximum HP rounded down at the end of each turn. This move does not affect the target unless it is asleep. Okay, so you're not asleep. So nothing happens.
Okay. I will use... man. A crit is a nat 20, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because I don't want to kill this guy. And that's
So
what I'm worried
Matt,
about.
that you want to use non-lethal damage.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tell
okay.
your Beedrill not to kill it.
Okay. I
Or your Sandrill.
I go to my Sandrill and I'm like, you are a new creature that we've never seen before, but you still deserve your own name. Use non-lethal damage so that we can add this guy to our team, and I will name you.
Ooh.
Okay.
And I use Twin Needle. Sure.
Dope.
I'll learn while doing.
So you use Twin Needle on him, which is a bug move.
Yeah.
Twin Needle is bug. That
Oh, it's half as effective. Jesus Christ. Okay. Anyway, it's fine.
okay. Yeah, you use Twin Needle, which also has a base power of 25. You don't crit or anything. Clefairy's at like half health after that.
Okay. Cool.
Clefairy's gonna metronome again. He's gonna use Syrup Bomb. Oh my god, it already has shit accuracy. He rolled a 19 though. That's fucking hilarious. Base power of 60. Grass move.
What is the accuracy?
It was 85% plus the 1/4.
Oh, okay.
But he did roll a 19, so
yeah,
he's fine. Okay, and then we'll just say Beedrill loses like 1/3 of his health. Or no, it bugs good against grass. He loses like 1/4 of his health.
Okay.
A little
I use Twin Needle again.
Cool. Twin Needle will it'll hit, and then Clefairy's at like 1/4 health.
Okay. I assume I cannot throw a Pokeball now. I have to wait until after this guy does another move.
Yeah, just one more.
Okay.
All right. Sorry, I have to set this on. What the fuck just happened? There we go. Can you pick a fucking thing? He's using high jump kick. Oh shit. If this attack is not successful, the user loses half of its maximum HP as crash damage. Okay. It has a 90% accuracy plus that's 1/4. So basically he has to like roll a 19 or a 20.
So basically I'm going to have another Pokemon kill itself.
Only if he crits. He did not crit.
Only if he crits himself? No, I thought you said he loses 50% of his max health.
If he misses.
Yeah, if he misses, which he's going to, because
he's going to miss, most likely. So
the user loses half of its maximum HP. Oh my god, he does kill himself. Because he missed.
Well, the Clefairy is going to try and use his high kick. I throw a Pokeball at him.
Nice.
I would say if you would like Beedrill to take the brunt of this damage, you can instruct him to like stand in front of it and take the kick to the face. But it's 130 base power. And it's fighting. So he's gonna fuck Beedrill up. I don't think you want to do that.
I don't. That's why I said as he's using his move, I throw a Pokeball at him.
Roll a chance.
I will let you roll, and if you get 17 or higher, you can catch him.
All right, cool.
Before he damages himself.
Yeah. I did not.
All right.
Unfortunate.
That's life.
Clefairy.
Hey, I'm going to give Matt props because he actually let me roll for it instead of just having the thing kill itself.
You did roll last time. You rolled a 1, and it killed itself.
No. The other creature rolled a 1 and killed itself.
Yeah.
And he didn't even give me a chance to like roll to stop that from happening. They got a bad roll, and it was also bad for me. That's why I was giving you a hard time. If I rolled a 1 and that happened, I would have been like, oh, okay. That sucks, but yeah.
It rolled a 1. It skewered itself. Sorry, it was retarded. This Clefairy, I'm not doing this to you on purpose. I'm literally randomly scrolling and clicking moves. It was high jump kick. This Clefairy fucked himself. He just broke his legs, and died. So, all right. You know what I'll let you do though? You can collect his body if you'd like.
I will collect his body. I'll put it in the Pokeball that I failed to catch it with.
You can't put a dead Pokemon in a Pokeball. You can
Oh,
literally
I just
collect
carry
his
around the
body
dead
and carry
Pokemon?
him around. Yes.
Okay, I just pick up the dead body. I have to decide if I want to try and merge my live Dratini with a dead Clefairy. That sounds
Both of his legs are broken. They're literally like jelly.
Oh, but he's alive?
No. He died from shock.
Oh, okay.
There's bones sticking out of his legs and stuff, and he looks really mangled up from that landing. Like he broke all kinds of shit. Looks a little deflated, and mangled, but you're able to pick him up, and he's about the size of like a basketball, I would say.
Okay.
So,
I pick him up and run into town and go to the Pokemart.
okay. Do you want to try to roll to be inconspicuous at all?
Sure.
Or stealth?
I was just trying to go get a revive potion.
Oh, no, that's not going to work.
Oh, that won't work? Okay, then I don't run into town.
You're running into town with like a dead Pokemon. Like
I
on
will
your
pass
back.
my turn since I have gone to a place and done a thing. It's Rob's turn.
Okay. You do have a dead Clefairy body on you. I'm sure there's
I
something
do.
you could do with it later.
Excuse me?
All right, Rob, you're up. Also, Rob, just roll a d20 for me real quick. Oh, is he gone? He went somewhere.
Yeah, I think he might have actually stepped away.
Holden, do you want to go while Rob's we're waiting for him?
Sure.
Do your thing, dog.
Wow, there's some demented images.
Of what? A fucked up Clefairy? Oh, why are you sending me this stuff? Okay. Well. What's up, baby? What you doing? Who's winning? Okay, great. Anya walked in while you're sharing that photo, Holden. Isn't that great? She walks in and gave me like a look of disgust I've never seen on her face before.
Anya, what's worse between those two?
Mine looks better.
She says mine looks better.
Safer.
Oh God.
Why
They
are you,
both
like,
look bad.
You're like bringing your face closer to the
Yeah, I'm
screen to
inspecting
look
it.
at it.
All right, so yeah, we just have a Clefairy dick hanging out. Anya's chilling. Who's winning?
Does it have a dick hanging out?
Oh man,
Is that AI?
it's artists being degenerates. No, this was drawn by human hands, believe it or not. Somebody literally spent time drawing that
Weird.
dick on a
It's like-
Pokemon.
Why is there so much Clefairy shit? That's wild.
Okay, Holden, take your turn while Rob's leaving, please.
Okay, I will move into Rock Mountain.
All right, Rock Tunnel. As you enter Rock Tunnel, it is pitch black.
Alright, I will bring out. I don't have a fucking fire type anymore. I'll bring out my Warbuzz.
All right. What moves does Warbuzz know? Did we figure out what two moves it brought over from the other one?
I picked Thunder Wave and Shockwave.
Cool. All right. It's going to have to use an electric move for you to see.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to need to roll to see if you get shocked by it as you progress through the tunnel.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll bring out Porygon and I'll have Porygon use Magnet Rise on itself. And that should produce light if I remember the anime correctly.
I'm going to check real quick.
I believe it creates little lightning bolts around it.
It does create little lightning bolts below it. I'll give it to you.
Cool.
Cool. All right. All right, so you're able to see inside Rock Tunnel. Let me roll an encounter for you. This isn't a dungeon or anything. This is just an encounter area. You will encounter a Pokemon. I know you want to encounter trainers so you can earn some money, but I'm literally rolling this shit.
No worries.
Let's see what is available in Rock Tunnel. Rock Tunnel. What a wow. Okay. You encounter a Geodude. There's not a lot of encounters in Rock Tunnel. So
Okay. I ran away from it.
oh, that's sad. What yeah, okay. Which one are you holding? You're the triangle? Or this yeah, you're the triangle?
Yep.
So you counter here. Counter here. I will let you get through Rock Tunnel and get to Route 10. Unless you wanna get it in trainer. I'll let you fight a trainer. You encounter a hiker in Rock Tunnel to fight.
Awesome. Show me your license.
He flashes you his license and he's like, "You want to have a battle?"
Bring out your Pokemon. Go,
All
Warbuzz.
right. Okay. He is going to send out wow. Okay. He's like, "Let's make this interesting 2v2."
You can pick however many you want. The ending will still be the same. Go, Magizard.
Okay, so you send out Magizard and Warbuzz.
Mm-hmm.
All right. He is going to send out his 2 Onyxes that he has. And it will be Jesus, what the problem with fusion is I don't know the speed of anything anymore.
I'm definitely faster than both of the Onyxes, unless they're a special kind of Onyx.
Yeah,
I see you peeking.
I just turned it on to see. So Onyx is 70.
Yep.
Is Magikarp? Did Magikarp? I mean, War Turtle was 58. Magikarp was at 80. So Magikarp actually has speed, and I know Charizard is. So that I'll let you go first. You're good.
Oh, okay, Warbuzz. Hit them both with a water pulse. Drown them.
All right, you're going to do Water Pulse. Oh, that will hit them, and do a lot of damage to both of them. Thank you, baby. Appreciate
Magizard. Hit him with the Dragon Claw.
that. All right.
Leave it.
Oh, you crit them both with the Dragon Claw, and they're gonna faint. Yeah. You're going to get $500 from this trainer. You can add that.
I liked your Black Onyx. That's pretty cool.
He's like, thanks.
You want to see my Onyx?
He goes, sure. I always like
Go, Chronic.
looking at Pokemon. You send out Chronix, and he freaks out. He's like, "Oh, what is that thing?
It's my Onyx.
That's not an Onyx. That's a rock crab. What, I've never seen anything like that before."
Have you seen my other two before?
Your other 2, what?
My other 2 Pokemon that just destroyed your Onyxes.
Oh, no, but I don't travel a lot. I kind of just hang out in this cave. I've seen a lot of Onyxes. That's not an Onyx.
I can tell. What would you want for your Black Onyx, sir?
For my black Onyx? My Blonix?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what Pokemon do you have? I'll I mean, that crab-looking thing looks kind of cool.
I would never.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. What would you have even offered him? Cash? The cash you just
Yeah,
won?
here's $500 back.
I don't think that would fly. Trading Pokemon's like a couple $1,000.
Yeah.
But whatever. Cool. So you do that, and you're able to get through Rock Tunnel. And you're now on Route 10. Do we want to get to Rob? I think he's back finally.
Yep. Get the rub.
Rob.
Yep.
I need you to roll me a d20 real quick.
Why is my clipboard not working tonight?
Nobody knows. 7. Cool. You notice like you kind of feel like sick to your stomach a little bit as you head out on your routes. Where would you like to go? You can now move and do whatever you want.
I want to go train up my rats.
Okay. I'll let them be level 25.
Okay. All right. Never mind then.
If you would like, so you only have one set with you right now, I think, right?
Yeah, I've only
Yeah,
got one
'cause
of them.
The other one's in the PC.
Mhm.
You can figure out its moves if you want up to level 25. So they have Crunch, Hyper Fang, like Bite, Quick Attack probably.
Works for me.
Okay. And then you're now able to move about the cabin, sir.
Alrighty. I'm gonna head over to. I'm gonna go buy Pokeballs.
Okay. How many would you like to buy as you go into the store?
3 for
You-
now.
You have 2 Pokeballs and 1 Ultra Ball currently, and then you're gonna buy 3 more.
No, I'll just buy 2 more.
Okay, 2 more. So you're gonna have a total of 4 Pokeballs, 1 Ultra Ball.
Yep.
All right.
And
that
I'm gonna
works.
try to catch up to Raiden.
All right. You're gonna head
Actually,
out.
let me buy 3.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
$600 for the balls. All right. And you're now at $2,000. You have 6 Pokeballs. And you head out to Route 9. On Route 9, you will get a wild encounter. And you're going to find you run into a pharaoh on Route 9. What would you like to do?
Run past it.
Okay. You can run past the pharaoh. I like how there's Pokemon like no one gives a shit about. You are a square, right, Rob?
Yes, sir.
All right. You now enter Rock Tunnel. It is pitch black in here.
Does the item finder have any like
Light.
detection and lighting to it?
It's more of like a black screen with like a green dot than like an LED screen. You know, it's like a DOS system. It's
Okay.
just like, so it's not a lot of light to see. Now you can try feeling your way through here if you don't have any light.
I don't think I got anybody that can do anything. I could use teleport. Will that get me to the other side?
If you want Abra Alcaflabra to use teleport, you can. I'm going to randomize where it takes you.
Fuck it, let's roll.
Okie dokie. What do you say to Abra? what directions do you give him as you're in Rock Tunnel?
Hey, buddy. I know you can jump around places. You know
He
our
nods.
friend Raiden?
He nods.
Let's go find Raiden and get out of this darkness.
All right. Abra starts glowing, and his spoons start like bending and twisting as he closes his eyes, and he looks like he like extends a hand and he's feeling out into the ether. Okay. I rolled a D100. He did very well. He puts you on Route 10 as you teleport. Very close to your objective. Not completely perfect. You don't see Raiden in sight, but he did put you on the right path that Raiden's also on right now. And it is your turn, Rob.
I start hollering for Raiden. Raiden, where are you, dude? I know you're up here. My Elacaflabra just popped me to you. Where are you, man?
Do I hear?
Let me roll. Yeah, you hear him.
Oh. Over here.
Oh,
Like-
hey, Raiden. I brought you a couple Pokeballs.
Oh. Here, take some money for them. Thank you.
No. All you, buddy. I got you, too. Hopefully that'll help you move on through these levels.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Or these routes, I should say. Excuse me.
Yeah, are you heading into the next town with me? Or are you going to spend some time in the capes?
Oh, you're heading up to Lavender Town?
Hopefully.
Yeah, I'll join you.
Well, let's be off.
All right, let's head in.
Awesome. You guys, I'm going to roll the encounter real quick with both you guys here just to see. All right, cool. You guys are able to get through Route 10 and get into Lavender Town. As you walk into Lavender Town, there is like this dark kind of fog as you guys are like coming down from the hills and the mountains. And like most of the city is just covered in this thick, it's almost like a bluish purplish fog. And all you see down in the valley is like a spire poking out through this fog, and you basically just see the top of this tower. You guys are able to get down to the town, and it's like you get this just weird, eerie feeling, just unsettling, almost like nausea, which Rob, you felt already,
felt
but
earlier.
now Holden is feeling like a little nauseous too as he enters the town.
Oh.
And yeah, it feels like a ghost town right now.
I was feeling nauseous earlier, but man, I'm feeling worse now.
Have you not been feeling well, like?
Nah, Raiden. I don't know why, but just had this weird pit in my stomach.
Have you seen a doctor?
They're talking.
Man, I'm sure it'll
Pokemon.
blow over.
Well, don't go too long without it being checked out. Like, let's go down to the Pokemon Center. I need to heal up my Pokemon.
Sounds good to me, buddy.
All right, you guys go down to the Pokemon Center. As you enter in, there's like a few people like kind of off in the corner, like sitting there, and they kind of look sick, and someone's kind of tending to them. Nurse Joy looks at you and she's like, "How can I help you?"
I just need a heal for my Pokemon. Came through.
She's like, "Okay."
caves.
She takes your Pokemon and puts them on the thing and heals them. She offers the same to you as well.
Might as well get mine rested up too while I'm here.
All right.
What's going on with everyone?
She's like, "Man, it's been happening all week. Like the past week or so. this fog came into town, and ever since then, everyone has just felt like eerie and sick, and nobody's gone near the tower. It seems to get worse as you get near the old Pokemon Tower. Um, she's like, we've had
Have
some
you
weird things happen in the past, but this is nothing like we've experienced before.
have you called in the authorities?
It's like, well, yes, actually, we've had a couple certified government officials go and check out the tower. I'm normally in the Pokemon Center most of the time, so I'm not sure what exactly has happened. Um, so I'm not sure if they're trying to resolve the problem or they already did, or it's something that they haven't been able to figure out yet.
Well, thank you so much for healing my Pokemon.
She's like, no problem. Oh, right. There was a boy that did come in here last week, and he asked the same sort of questions. He did head to the tower, but I haven't seen him since either.
Interesting. What Pokemon did he give you to heal?
Oh, he kind of had a wide variety of Pokemon. Like he had a Arcanine, Pidgeotto, uh, a Rhydon, I believe, something like that.
Very interesting. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Is there a trainers guild in Lavender Town?
Oh no, we're a smaller town than the major cities. We're not as well equipped. We basically have this Pokemon Center, and then we do have like our local shit. Is the move tutor here? Or is it the name raider?
Up to you. It's your world.
Yeah, I guess so. We do have a move tutor here, as well as the old like Pokemon hermit that visits the tower and tends to the graves of the old Pokemon in this area.
Wait, the tower's full of Pokemon bodies?
Oh yes, well, you see, when Pokemon die, like most people, there are local graves and everything, but Lavender Town, the Pokemon Tower, is basically like a large cemetery for Pokemon. There's many graves and tombs and sarcophagus and crypts within the tower that families come and visit their long lost Pokemon that have passed from this world onto the next.
Well, I think we should probably check out that tower.
I'm with you, buddy.
All right. Well, have a great day. I will see you later. And Nurse Joy goes back to doing what she's doing.
Just so Micah can enjoy it.
The Lavender Town music.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. Creepy ass shit. Dun, dun, dun.
I gotta use the restroom for a second, but I'll be listening.
Yeah, you do your dang. All right. Well, we'll have Rob run around do his thing while Holden uses the bathroom.
I think Holden and I are going to go check out the power plant. I say we go back to Micah, aka Link.
That's up to you guys if you want to link up with him.
So you found Mr. Champ's theme song, I see, Rob.
It's like
Honestly,
crazy...
it's very fitting.
It sounds like the music of a crazy person sneaking up on someone ready to stab them.
Right.
Are you guys going to all try and get together, or I mean, Link's in Mount Moon. You guys
Rob,
are in
just
Lavender Town.
Yeah, just FYI, Rob, the power plant's different than the tower.
So I'm down to check out the power plant. I want more Pokeballs though, just in case something pops up. But I'm also down to meet up with Micah. Micah should take his turn, and then we can say that we all meet up, and then we can maybe hit up those two things together.
Yes, I totally forgot the ghost tower was different than the power plant. Sorry.
All right, Micah, you want to take your turn then?
That works for me. I will go to Route 9.
All right. We'll have you head back from here. Let's see. You're a circle, right? You've done Mount Moon now. The only person that hasn't really done Mount Moon is Holden. We'll go Route 9. Roll the encounter wheel.
If you're complaining about computers that look like that,
you will encounter
it's called out by
a Spearow on Route 9. It's this bird-like Pokemon.
And they're gonna call me out.
Holden, I can hear your shit.
Right.
Oh no, that's
We can all hear it.
That's Rob or somebody. I don't know. I can hear somebody.
Sorry. You made me double take because I'm taking a massive shit right now. Like, there's no way I just.
I was gonna say you're on like a different mic. Holden, we can hear your shit. Like literally, I said shit too.
Yeah,
So funny.
We heard the plop.
That's so funny. So this is what you see, Rob, as you enter the clearing on Route 9. It's so funny. I can't believe.
Oh, did I heal my Pokemon?
No.
Fuck.
Sure you did.
Nope.
I send out. This is a flying type Pokemon, I assume.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Okay, let me.
You can just run on this one.
What do you mean I can just run?
Sparrows and pharaohs suck.
But what if I combine them with something?
That is true. If you want to add flying to something,
Is flying bad?
not necessarily.
How the... Man, these Pokemon. The way
It's just
how
a
the...
sub element.
Okay. Oh, it's also normal flying. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Flying is always kind of a secondary type.
Okay. Wait, why do people think Spearow sucks? He's immune to ground and immune to ghosts. Isn't that very good or no?
Do you want like the meta of what the answer is?
Yes.
Yes. So normal types traditionally suck in Gen 1 because fighting moves are very prevalent, which are super effective against normal. The fact that everything hits them normally. Everything else hits them for normally. So they're not giving you a defensive advantage.
Mm-hmm.
The flying's okay, but again, the prevalence of like rock moves and lightning moves also cause really, unless it's like flying with one of those elements that it's super effective against, it really is not going to see a whole lot of play.
Okay. I got you. I thought you'd said ghosts were like one of the big meta things, though.
Ghosts are, but ghosts are also going to have access to psychic moves. Like Gengar, who dominates Gen 1 PvP, is going to have shit like Shadow Ball, Ice Beam, Flamethrower, maybe Nasty Plot, depending on how shitty Matt wants to be, or if one of us gets one of them. So,
okay, that makes sense. I will just walk by this thing. It looks pretty friendly.
All right, you're going to.
but it could also. I wouldn't also. But you also have money. Like, I'm not gonna make this your role, but like us catching every Pokemon means that we can go force feed it into builds as well.
Very
For
true.
weird shit. So once I had money, I was gonna start trying to catch everything, but I get
okay.
it.
So that's what I was thinking. It's like you just force feed shit in there, because I might not even get a normal. It might be like flying or whatever.
Bingo.
Yeah, you're right. You're totally right.
Okay. I will send out my Mr. Champ since he's full health.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Champ comes out. He like, what up?
I don't know who goes first.
You go first.
I will use low kick.
All right. You're going to low kick Spiro. It is going to do. What is his weight? He's fucking 2 kilograms. So it'll do like what, 20 to him, or something like that.
Times 1.5.
Yeah, times 1.5, which will be like, yeah.
Well, it's also stab. It's also a stab move.
Yeah, the 2 kilograms, because Grass Knot's at 20, which I think low kick also goes off of what Grass Knot does too, because it's weight related. Okay, so 20, yeah, 30, yeah, and it's a type advantage against flying. So I'll say Spiro has like 1/4 health after you do that. He's very low.
Nice.
Spiro is going to. Oh, we'll just say he aerial aces. He'll hit Mr. Mime. He does like 1/4 of his health.
I throw a Pokeball.
All right. The Pokeball rocks once. It rocks twice. And you catch him. Spiro is now yours. My poor baby.
Great success. I go back to the town and I heal up.
Great success. All right. Your Pokemon
Very
are
nice.
healed. Your Pokemon are healed. Good sir. Can you guys hear my kid in the background?
No.
Okay, good. He's going nuts, poor guy.
Leo going
alright.
ham.
All right. Now what do you do?
I end my turn.
All right. He ends his turn, fellas.
I think we should meet up with this, Micah.
Yeah, I thought that's what we were doing. I don't have any way of getting through the tunnel, though.
Right. Hey, Raiden. How did you get through the tunnel, by the way?
Raiden's taking a shit.
Dogs are barking at him while he's shitting.
Yeah, dude. Dude, what is going on? Like, is there like a... I don't know. Oh, he's talking to somebody. He has a dog pickup, probably.
Yeah, let me just give him a second.
Yeah.
Where is... So that's Micah is that one.
Matt, use your brain. Don't make another one. Just put one thing underneath them and do H, R,
Yeah, that's
M. One
what I'm
box.
doing.
No, you're making 3 different boxes.
Yeah,
One box.
I fucking know.
H, R, M, and then line them up.
Yeah.
There you go.
Boom.
Just so I remember who's who. All right. You can. Yeah. Yeah. Never mind. You don't have any electric Pokemon anymore, do you, Micah?
No, I gave my electric Pokemon away. That was originally why I wasn't going to do the trade. But since he evolved his guy into Champ, I did it.
That sounds good.
So.
I mean, you can try and get through Rock Tunnel blind. It's just I'm gonna roll for some stuff while you do that.
I figured if Holden and Rob don't come back for me, my plan was just to keep catching all the Pokemon in the areas that I can, which should be significant.
That is true. That is true.
5 and Moon. Oh.
I mean,
5, right?
technically he can go all the way through
5,
Vermilion
22.
City.
Can I also go to
this way.
Saffron City and go to 8?
True.
Why don't you just keep going, Micah? Holden's doing his
Yeah.
thing.
Okay, I go to Route 5.
All right, you're going to go to Route 5. Let me roll the encounter table. Oh,
By the way, Micah,
shit.
I'm back.
had you traded Machoke for Electabuzz, he would have turned into Machamp when you traded for him.
Wait, what?
Yep. If you had traded Machoke for Electabuzz,
Why?
he would have evolved to Machamp.
That's his how he evolves through trading to another trader.
Oh, that's how Machoke evolves?
Yep.
Oh, I did not know that.
What are you guys talking about?
How to evolve Machoke to Machamp.
Oh, yes. But he's already Machamp.
Right. We were just letting Micah know that had he traded Machoke for Electabuzz, it would have become Machamp in his party.
Yeah. Which I did not know that. Because that was the reason I didn't make the trade, is I didn't want to, like, chase around and try and make him evolve.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
So the quick flip-flop that Holden and I did.
Yeah, I thought that was you did that because of your transformed Pokemon. Because I didn't.
Yeah,
have that on knowledge.
it could have been anything else too. But that's when Machoke evolved. Was from the trade.
Right, but if I had just traded Electabuzz, I don't know that he would have evolved, right? Or he would have, because that's like the mechanic for Machoke.
That's the mechanic. And same for Kadabra.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And that's how mine evolved as well.
Certain Pokemon evolve through trading, yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Micah, you're going to get
Gen
a
1
wild
is
encounter.
just Machoke and Kadabra, isn't it?
No.
Oh, Haunter.
Yep,
Haunter.
too.
And Graveler. Those should be the only four,
You're
right?
going to encounter Jigglypuff on this route.
Ooh.
Ooh, catch that
Micah.
fucker.
Oh, I'm gonna try. It's one of my top 5 favorite Pokemons, and you know why it's one of my top 5? Because it's one of the 5 that I knew about that existed.
Top 5, not hard to get into when you only know 5 Pokemon.
You only know 5 Pokemon.
The bottom of top 5. All right, Jigglypuff appears. What would you like to do, Micah?
All right. So that guy's a fairy type Pokemon.
Normal fairy.
Normal fairy. So, Holden, what do you think I should do?
Dude, play the game yourself. Don't ask Holden what he's to do.
Well, I'm curious.
I would use your Machamp.
Okay, I will send out Machamp.
All right. You mean your Mr. Champ?
Mr. Champ.
Oh, Mr. Champ, yeah.
All right, Mr. Champ comes out. Mr. Champ will go first.
I will use. I will use, I guess, low kick.
All right, you're gonna low kick him. It will be the same as before, except it's resistant to fighting. Because
No, it's not.
Fairy. Yeah, well,
I'm looking at Jigglypuff right now. He's not resistant to fighting.
He's weak against fighting, but then the fairy gives him a resistance to fighting, so it's kind of like a normal.
It's
just
just
like a normal
that is
move.
normal. That is
Yeah, exactly. So he's not resistant. He's just normal against it.
Yeah, but it's not an advantage like it normally is against normal. Yeah. You'll do the 35 damage power because of the 1.5. All the stuff. You'll do like 1/4 of his health with that kick.
Sweet.
Jigglypuff is going to jeez, I don't want to keep giving you the same moves if you do catch it. We'll say Jigglypuff uses Body Slam. He will roll. He'll hit you with the Body Slam. The body slam. Roll for paralyzation. Micah.
Okay.
30% chance. If you want to roll like D100s for that kind of stuff, you guys can.
Yeah, I will. It's
One through-
easier for you.
Yeah, normally.
91.
You are not paralyzed. Cool. All right. It's gonna do about. What the fuck is this typing again? It's a fairy
It's a fairy fighting.
fighting. Then it should be. It'll be like 1/4 of your health.
Okay. I will look up what Vital Throw does.
What vital throw does?
Yeah, I'm looking it up.
Oh.
Okay, so it's a fighting move with 70 power.
Mm-hmm.
And always hits. I'll use Vital Throw.
Cool. You're gonna chuck Jigglypuff into the air. And then he's gonna puff up and slowly float back down. And not take any damage.
Okay.
Jigglypuff is going to use. God damn, his moves suck. I want to use Copycat, but I can't keep like just giving you things that have Copycat. He'll use Sing, his classic move. 55% chance. Roll to see if you are sung. You are going to fall asleep.
Okay. I recall Mr. Champ and I send out my Sandro.
All right. Sandro comes up. Sandro, you remind me. All right. Jigglypuff is going to use. He probably just would use Body Slam again. So he's going to use Body Slam again. He will hit you with that. Roll for paralyzation on him. So 30% chance on this one too. You are good. And you'll take about 1/4 damage again. Well, actually, what's your typing? Bug and what? Poison?
No. Poison and ground.
Oh, he's poison ground. Yeah, okay, same thing. Yeah, just 1/4 health is fine. It's your turn.
I will use Twin Needle.
All right. You will hit with the Twin Needle. You'll do about half his health.
So he's at 1/4?
Yeah, he is ready to be caught if you want to throw a Pokeball.
Balls.
He's going to try just body slamming one more time. He will hit. He'll do another 1/4 health. You're at half. It's your turn.
Okay. I throw a Pokeball.
All right. You're going to throw a Pokeball at him. This Pokeball breaks open after you throw it the first time. I'm going to delete that. He's going to just keep spamming Body Slam on you. He's going to miss. And it's your turn.
I throw another Pokeball.
All right. You will catch him with this throw. So you now have a Jigglypuff. Yes. Jigglypuff is yours. And now you have a full team.
I go back to the town and I deposit Spearow into Spearow and I think also Ekans into my PC.
Okay. Good move. They suck.
And I also heal all my Pokemon.
All right. They've gone into your PC. You are all healed up and ready to rock and roll.
I should deposit a rat.
You definitely don't want to have a full team.
Right.
Can they deposit stuff in Lavender Town?
Yeah. There's a Pokemon Center. Do you want to deposit your rat?
Yeah. Well, I was there talking to Nurse Joy.
Sounds good. All right. Micah, is there anything else you'd like to try and do?
Can I go to Saffron City and just go Route 8 to go to Lavender Town and meet up with them?
So you can travel down Route 5. When you get to Saffron City, there is, like, to get into the town, there is sort of this, like, gate path. And there is a police officer there, and he's like, sorry, but no one can get in or out of Saffron City right now.
Okay.
If you'd like, you can take the tunnel entrance like below Saffron City, but there's some weird stuff going on. There's like this psychic barrier up right now. No one can get in or out. Like we've tried, it just hasn't been working. So I've just been stationed here to tell passerbys like we can't get into the city currently. You can take the tunnel route and get to Route 6 in Vermilion City from here, but you can't get into Saffron right now.
Okay. Thanks for letting me know. I appreciate it. I'm not going to take the tunnel right now. I instead go back to Bill's house.
Okay.
Nice.
You can go up to Bill, and Bill's like, "Oh, Link, good to see you again. How you doing?"
I'm doing great, man. I have to say, this sand drill that you created with your new technology is pretty amazing. But I'm having a little bit of trouble. Do you think any of your inventions could provide a light source?
Light source. Light source. I don't have anything that can do a light source per se, but I could maybe try to genetically modify one of your Pokemon to emit light.
That sounds like a great idea. I'll be right back. I go back to Cerulean City. I get my Spearow out of the bank, and I go back to Bill's house with my Spearow.
Okay. And he's like, "This is the one you want to put the light source on?"
I figured since it flies, it'd probably be pretty convenient because it can hover. But I could also do a snake in Ekans, if that would be more interesting to you.
I mean, I guess it's not about interesting or anything. It's just, I just wanted to. I'm just gonna try and make it glow for you, if that's all right.
That sounds great. Let's try it out.
So which one do you want me to use?
The Spearow.
All right, I'm gonna use the Spearow. He's like, I'll take it down to my basement and see if I can run some experiments on it. Give me like, I don't know, a few hours.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. He's now currently, making PETA really angry in his basement as you just hear like yelling from your Spearow as he takes it down. You just hear, "Ah! Ah!" and just like shocks and like lightning bolts going around. Are you just gonna wait? If you wait for him, you're probably gonna have to like wait a turn.
That's fine. I'm just gonna wait.
Okay. Who's up now? Is it
It's Rob.
Rob.
Rob?
Yep.
What would you like to do?
So Raiden, how'd you get through here? Or how'd you get through that rock tunnel, by the way?
Me? Oh, I have a couple Pokemon that can show me how to light the way through.
Okay. That's pretty nifty. I just told this little guy to find you, and he popped me right nearby.
That's quite a good tool.
Mm-hmm. So, you want to go check out that tower she was talking about?
Yeah, let's do it.
Wonder what Link's up to.
Oh, he's probably stealing all the money from the townspeople.
Running some high-level pyramid scheme on him. Never know with that guy.
really don't.
All right. So you guys are gonna head to the Pokemon Tower. As you come up to the tower, there's like not a person in sight right now, and like that uneasy feeling is just getting worse and worse as you grow closer to this tower. The entrance is still there. Doors aren't locked or anything. You guys can go inside if you'd like.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Definitely.
You guys go into the Pokemon Tower. On the first floor of it, there is kind of like an info center. It's very looks very formal and cordial. It looks like there's like some desk stations and things where people would sign in, check things out, kind of see the layout of like all the crypts and tombs, and it kind of gives you like a little bit of a map. And it looks like this is a spiraling tower with many floors on it, and everything's made of like this stone, and there's all these, separate tombs and crypts that you can go into, and they're owned by families and things like that. But you do not see a single person in sight as you enter the tower.
Huh. This is a little weird. Wonder where everybody is.
Well, they look like they're sick outside. We should maybe try to find someone?
Yeah, let's take a look at this floor map. See what it says.
You notice there's 10 floors to this tower. There's basically elaborate Pokemon crypts and things like that. It looks like there's all kinds of dead Pokemon from families and things, but it kind of gives you the area to ascend the tower. Like it gives you the directions to do that. If you guys would like to try and follow it to the top of the tower.
Well, I mean, or we could go hit up that power plant and wait for Link to catch up to us.
Yeah, we can always leave this for another day.
Plus, I hear there's a specific kind of Pokemon I need to catch in the power plant anyway.
Sure, let's go see if it's there.
All right. So you guys are going to leave the Pokemon Tower and try to head to the power plant?
Yep. Yeah.
I would say.
And I'll actually take out my Magizard, and I'll be like, Magizard, go find Link. He should be somewhere around Cerulean City. Fly there and then show him the way right before Rock Tunnel.
So your Magizard doesn't know fly yet.
But he can't. You said that fly only meant that they can't fly with a person.
Yes. I would say he can hover and fly around for battle, but long distances, like he probably can't do yet.
Oh, okay.
Without the move.
Okay. I don't do that.
Yeah. I don't want him to get lost. Or like roll for navigation. Plus he's half Magikarp. He's retarded. He was not gonna make it. So
he was not gonna
make it. Also, the power plant, you can only be reached via special means right now. It's not something you can just like walk up on. You either need surf to go down like the Hydro River to it, because it's basically like between like a mountain rock face and like this river. So yeah, I don't think you guys can quite get to it yet.
Okay.
We're just doing the tower then.
Or we can just go back to Cerulean City and see if we can find Link.
Oh yeah, let's just do that. We go back to Cerulean City.
All right. Let me do Route 10 for you two, real quick. Okay. You guys encounter 2 trainers that are hikers that are willing to battle you guys. Would you like to do that?
Sure. Let's do a 2v2 match.
I'll give you the option unless you guys want to skip this one.
I can always use the money.
Let's roll it.
I know Holden's poor. I'm trying to help him out.
Let's roll them.
All right, you guys are gonna do a 2v2 against the hikers.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, the hikers. They're gonna send out gravelers. They both are gonna have one.
Sending out Giraffe.
Go
Sorry,
Warbuzz.
what was that? Rob, you're sending out.
Polyrath.
All right, we got a Warbuzz and Polyrath. Easy money for y'all. Should be easy money for y'all. Okay. You guys will go first because these gravelers are slow as shit.
I think Warbuzz is a little faster than Polyrath.
Yeah, Warbuzz can go first.
All right. Warbuzz, use Rain Dance.
Okay. Warbuzz calls upon the rain and it starts falling in the area.
Finish him off there, Ike. I've doubled the power of water moves.
Sweet. I am going to use, what is it? Water Pulse?
Yeah,
Bubble Beam? Water Pulse? Which one?
either is fine.
Okay.
Rob, I'd like you to roll a d20 to hit these guys real quick. Don't roll a 1. Ooh. I'll still let you hit them. You are able to water pulse this graveler on the right. He will instantly faint. This graveler is going to use self-destruct. I'm going to give you guys a chance to roll to avoid critical damage. We'll do roll higher than a 12 as he explodes. Rob's good.
Fuck.
Holden gets caught up in the blast.
Sure.
That will that will end up fainting your Warbuzz. I don't think he's in danger of dying. Let me double check. He's fine. So Warbuzz has fainted. And you guys both get $500 for winning. Let me do
Nice.
that will be 11,020 for you, Holden.
1,120 for me.
Yep. And then Rob, 2,500. Now for you. All right, y'all are able to get into Rock Tunnel again. Holden has encountered here. Rob hasn't. I'm gonna roll again real quick just to see what you guys get. You'll get a wild encounter if you want, Rob. Or you can pass on it for later since you're with Holden. It's up to you.
Pass for later.
Yeah, I won't count it against you. All right.
Thank you.
You guys can run through to Cerulean City, and you guys pop in here. But Link is not here yet.
Okay.
Hey, Raiden, we should probably heal up real quick after that last gym battle. It was a pretty doozy.
Yeah, the guy's a fucking asshole who just like explodes their Pokemon
For
when they're
real.
losing. Like, what a horrible fucking trainer.
Like, no respect for his Pokemon. We really should report him.
Well,
I
I don't
thought-
know. How you...
Self-destruct and explosion were banned moves.
I actually don't know the answer to that, but we should probably figure it out. Maybe we should go ask Missy while we wait for Link.
Good call. Let's go chat her up. I love that ass.
Okay.
Misty!
Oh god, it's you guys again. How's it going? What have you guys been up to?
We just encountered 2 trainers that, as they were about to lose, told their Pokemon to explode. Is that legal?
Well, it's a legal Pokemon move.
It's unethical for a trainer to tell their Pokemon to kill them.
themselves. Is it? I don't know. I never have had to deal with that problem
know?
before. I've never had to deal with that problem before.
You're a government official. What the fuck?
Listen, I just enforce the rules. I don't make them. I'm pretty sure some trainers do fight recklessly with their Pokemon. Did you check to see if they were?
Is fine.
Did you check to see if they were legal trainers with badges?
No, it's the one time I didn't check.
Okay. Well,
I did because they transferred money to me
they handed you
through the
guys
trainer
cash.
card.
They handed you 500 in cash.
Okay.
All right. So he's like,
Thank you.
"Do you guys need anything? Are you good? You good? Are you trying to unravel the mysteries of Team Rocket? Like, what's going on?"
No, I just wanted to talk to you about that. Thanks.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And I guess wait for Micah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hang out here and wait for Link.
All right. Micah, Bill comes up after about like an hour or so, and he's like, "All right, I was able to infuse electricity into your Sparrow. So he is now flying and electric typed. And he should be able to use the move Flash if you want in Dark Caves. And this is what he looks like. Son of a bitch. There.
Lightning chicken.
Basically.
Hell yeah.
You have a lightning chicken now. So he is flying in electric now.
It's the unevolved form of Zapdos.
Basically a mini Zapdos at this point. Because he's flying in electric like Zapdos is. I think he's the only Zapdos is the only flying electric Pokemon, right?
In Gen 1, I believe, right?
Yeah.
There might be others now.
So yeah, you now have a flying electric chicken. Does it make you feel better?
Yep, I go back to Cerulean City.
Lightning chicken.
All right, you enter Cerulean City. You see Rob, Ike, and Raiden outside the Pokemon Center, or outside the gym, bitching about Misty being just mentally challenged. You just hear
Hey, what's up,
mentions
guys?
of clap dat ass and hoe and whatnot. So,
Hey. We wanted to come get you because there's a tower we need to go check out.
Sounds interesting. Mr. Champ is probably interested in hanging around some towers, so I guess I'll join you.
God damn, that thing's creepy.
That's so funny. Are you guys all just gonna head towards.
Yep. Tower.
Yeah.
All right. You guys head towards the Pokemon Tower again. All three of you will enter into the bottom. Link, when you enter the town, it's the same description as before. You feel like very uneasy being in there. You're like kind of sick to your stomach. Also, Rob, roll a d20 for me. All right. You're starting to like kind of sweat profusely, and you notice like your skin is really clammy. Like some of your skin's starting to like peel off. You just feel like super sick to your stomach, like physically ill, basically. As you travel around.
Anybody else feeling really shit right now?
I just
Or
got here.
just my whale suit?
You really think it's just your whale suit?
Maybe I should go get my shit checked out.
You definitely should.
But
Everyone else
let's check out
does
the tower
feel
first.
slightly queasy from like the tower, so you guys might be like, yeah, I don't feel too good either right now.
I definitely feel queasy. Maybe you're just extra sensitive to whatever the tower's doing.
Must be. Let's go figure this out.
All right. You guys head into the tower. On the first floor, I'm gonna roll real quick. Oh my. Okay. So, on the first floor of this tower, you notice, it's also unpopulated. But as you guys walk through the first floor, you start catching glances out of the corners of your vision of like these wisps of air. They kind of like go back and forth. I want all of you guys to roll perception for me real quick. All right. So, like, out of the corner of the eye, you kind of see like this ball of gas kind of go past you guys. But it quickly like disappears through like a wall.
That's fucking weird.
The
Yeah.
fuck was that?
Micah doesn't notice anything. Raiden, you're like sort of picking up on it, but you didn't see anything like definitively. It's just like you're seeing like these shadows like kind of shift around.
Well, fuck.
Guys, I don't know if I'm feeling shittier or what, but I just saw something blow right past us.
Let's keep going. Maybe we'll find something else.
Alright.
All right. You guys get into the second floor. And on the second floor, as you guys come up here, it's as foggy as it was outside. So there's like a mist in front of you guys. And as you guys start walking through it, all of a sudden, the three of you see three pairs of eyes staring at you through the fog.
Hi.
What the ever-loving fuck is in front of us?
You hear three voices say, "Hi," back to you guys.
Do you work here at the tower?
We take care of the tower.
Well, that's cool. So, what's wrong with the tower?
Nothing is wrong with the Pokemon Tower.
And why are all those people sick outside?
There's no one sick.
Oh, okay. These people, I turned to Link. And alright, this person's clearly on something.
What the fuck?
They all stare at you, like with these eyes, but they're like these shifting shapes. They're like a dark silhouette, and all you see are like these glowing eyes out of the three of them. But they appear to be human shaped.
Yeah, I think you're lying.
What would we lie about?
I've seen it with my own two eyes. There are people outside sick.
No one is sick in Lavender Town.
Yeah, you're lying. You're lying right there. Mike, isn't she lying?
Yeah. There's a lot of folks around this place that aren't feeling good. What the hell? When was the last time you left the Poke Tower?
That is none of your concern. You should leave. Go back home.
Nah, I think we're gonna figure out what's happening here.
There is nothing to figure out. Leave now,
Or what?
or we will force you. And their eyes like turn red.
You guys thinking what I'm thinking?
Kick their asses?
Let's do it. You ready, Link?
Oh, was born ready.
I was born ready. All right. So these three, it basically from the fog step out these three older looking ladies, but their eyes are glowing red, and each of them take out a Pokeball, and they throw it out to battle you guys. And they're going to throw out. Where are all these things? Where'd my thing go? Sorry, give me a second. There we go. All three of them are going to throw out these Pokemon that you see here.
The fuck is that?
That looks like the thing that flew past us.
And
I don't know about that.
they're all going to cast hypnosis on you guys right now. So I need all three of you to roll to see if you yourself fall into a hypnosis.
Wow.
Oh, fuck.
All right. So Ike fails miserably, but Raiden is like laser focused on this shit.
Save my ass?
I will say he gives Zinni the ability to not fall under the hypnosis. He'll try and snap you out of it next turn. But Zinni, you're fine because Raiden kind of like punches you on the arm as you like start to doze off. And he's like, "Snap out of it. Let's go."
I shake off the hypnosis and I'm ready for battle.
Cool. I need you two to pick Pokemon to battle these Ghastlies.
Oh, I throw all four of my Pokemon out.
Okay.
These guys clearly are not trainers.
All right.
Do we know what the fuck that little black blob is?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Probably not.
Okay.
All right. So Holden, you're gonna throw
I send out Mr. Champ.
Okie dokie. You're gonna send out Mr. Champ. Holden's gonna send out all 4 of his
Actually,
Pokemon.
I'm gonna send out Sand Drill instead of Mr. Champ.
Okie dokie. All right. And you're gonna send out Sandro instead of Mr. Champ.
Yes.
Okay. So Holden sends out a plethora, and as he sends these out, one of the Ghastly, one of these splits into 2 to like match the number that he has. So they kind of just like split and morph, and now you guys are versing 5v5, and we'll start with moves. They're gonna go first. All of them are going to use hypnosis right off the bat. So once again, I'm gonna have you guys do saving throws for this instead. 12 or higher will be fine. So Raiden, we'll do that for the Magikarp. We'll do left to right for you. 12 is fine.
Oh, they're all not doing it on. They're doing it on our Pokemon.
Yeah, they're 1-to-1ing across the Pokemon. You guys are rolling pretty good. Raiden, only your Warbuzz. Oh no, Warbuzz and Porygon, right?
Yeah. His last roll was an extra one.
Okay. So these 2 are put to sleep. These 2 are not. It is now your turn, Holden and Micah, for these 3 guys.
I will use Sand Attack, and I will ask Holden if he wants to combine it with any of his moves for a super move to try and get some reduced accuracy on all 5 of those pitches.
Fuck. Ooh. I have nothing I can combo with that. I don't think. Not with the Pokemon that are not asleep. Wait, yeah, I can. I will combo it with a Mud Shot.
Okay. What is Sand Attack? Is it like a normal move?
Ground.
Ground? Okay, good. That will work. All right. So, a Mud Shot and a Sand Attack. Basically just like a fucking muddy sand. I don't... Sand Attack that does damage.
Ground.
Are you guys aiming for multiple ones? Or are you guys teaming up on
Yeah.
one? What are you doing? Multiple?
Multiple ones.
Yeah, we're
Alright.
trying to hit all 5 of them.
Oh, okay. I would like you both to roll. We'll take the best roll out of both of them, and it needs to be 15 or higher to hit all 5.
There you
Cool.
go.
How about
You guys
a
are good.
double hit?
All right. All 5 of them get sand attacked, and their accuracy is reduced from that combo that you guys just did. Chronix didn't go. What would you like him to do, Holden?
Chronix is going to go. Chronix, go knock those bitches out in the back.
Oh, okay. You're gonna have him go for the trainers.
Yeah.
What are you using a specific move, or you're just telling him to
Yeah.
just go?
Dragon Claw.
Okay. He's gonna use Dragon Claw, and as he goes to hit one of the trainers, the claw goes through them, and they kind of like shimmer and like disappear. and the other two sort of like shift, and they like morph into the wall on the right and the left, and they disappear.
What the fuck?
So now he's over here doing God knows what. All right, Rob, you're do a roll to break out of the hypnosis right now. Yeah, you're fine. You kind of come to after being put to sleep, and you notice there's a battle going on. Um, you see the battle state as it is now. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna throw out. Nido King.
Nido King.
Nice.
Nice. All right, Nido King is sent out. And I'll give you the ability to attack first, and then I'll go Holden and then Micah.
I am going to tell it to peck one of the Ghastlies. I don't know which one. Doesn't matter. Are they
No.
all equal health?
No, but Peck is
Flying.
yeah, so it'll work. You go to peck the Ghastly on the far left, and you peck it, and it like reacts violently to this peck and just puffs into a ball of gas. And all the other Ghastlies seem to kind of like swirl around after that, and it looks like they're getting like almost like into a frenzy from that. Holden and Micah, you're up with your moves. War Turtle is still Warbuzz is still asleep. Porygon is still asleep.
Okay. Can I try to use the Pokeball on one of the Ghastlies?
Okay. You throw a Pokeball, which I don't think you bought any.
I think I have a dog pick up 1 second.
Rob gave him 2.
Okay,
Yeah, I gave him 2.
cool. The Pokeball goes right through the Ghastly. It doesn't even phase him.
Was that a roll and a fail, or was it just uncatchable?
Looked to be uncatchable by your trained eyes because you're trained in the ways of catching Pokemon from the old man Rob.
Right. Okay.
Micah, what
We
would you
just
like to do?
leave these things and move on.
You guys can try. They seem beatable. That Peck did something to them.
Heck, made it fucking pop.
I will use Twin Needle on one of them. I don't know if we've done damage to any of the other ones, but one of them's gone. So
Yeah. You'll use Twin Needle. That will
back.
hit one of them. Holden, your Pokeball went through the Ghastly.
Oh, okay, great.
Yep. Micah used Twin Needle on one of them. It did hit him. Did about like half health to the Ghastly. It will now be the Ghastly's turn. They're gonna use Mass Hypnosis one more time on all of your Pokemon. Roll again, everybody, for each of your Mons.
I am getting shit rolls tonight.
oh fuck. Okay.
And so that's this one. Holden, one of them survived. So, did you roll him first or him? It's up to you. You can choose. I don't care. Who saved it?
We'll say Chronix is up.
Okay. So all of these are asleep at this point. Chronix is the only one awake. And it will go to back to the top of the order. So Holden, Micah, and Rob, you guys can collectively go. I'm gonna roll for Warbuzz. Still asleep. Porygon is awake. So Porygon woke up.
Porygon him with the Zap Cannon, Chronix. Let's use a Rock Tomb, and Magizard will hit him with a Dragon Claw.
All right. Well, these are all sleeping. Only Porygon and Chronix are up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Porygon will be able to hit one of them with the Zap Cannon. Are you aiming for the one that's already hurt or 3 of the undamaged ones?
The one that's already hurt.
All right. Zap Cannon will hit the one that's already hurt, and he goes into a puff of smoke. Chronix does what again?
Rock Tomb.
Rock Tomb. Rock Tomb has a 95% accuracy. It will hit. And it will. The Ghastly is at like 1/4 health after that.
Okay.
Yeah. Man, I keep doing this dumbass thing, and it keeps. Sorry. Ghastly. The 3 Ghastlies are all going to use Curse on you guys. So they're going to all lose. These 2 are going to lose half of their HP. This one is going to lose 1/4. And they're going to target. We'll just say these 3 are who they target. Their curse on. So these guys are now cursed. This Ghastly is at 1/4 health. These are at half health. And then that is it. It will be your turn, top of the order again. War Turtle wakes up. Or Warbuzz, sorry. These guys. One's asleep. This one's asleep. The Beedrill wakes up. So these 3 are up, plus Chronix. It is your turns.
Rain Dance, followed by a Thundershock, followed by a Mud Shot.
All right. You use Rain Dance. Inside, and everything gets wet. You're going to use a Thundershock. I would like everyone to roll to see if this Thundershock hits them. All right. Somehow, Holden, you get zapped by your own Thundershock on this. And I think you get like knocked out for a turn. But it will hit all of the Ghastlies. That's fine. All right, all of the Ghastlies take damage from this Thundershock. This one dies. I would even say both of these die. And you're able to basically clear this floor out. And as you do, Raiden, you're unconscious for this because you kind of like zapped yourself, but Ike and Link, you both see these the three eyes kind of shift back into focus from the walls again, and they're like, "Now you've angered us. There's no going back." And the wall behind you guys like closes, and they ascend up a floor from you guys, and they're like, "Follow if you dare," and they go up another floor, kind of like they're beckoning for you guys to continue on.
Well, I don't like that. I'm just gonna be honest. No, that's okay for y'all.
Sorry.
You're like,
I'm
okay.
zoning out over here.
Yeah, Rob and I are probably getting tired.
Yeah.
You are in it was daylight savings time, so technically it's like 12:35 to your body. So I had a feeling you guys were gonna hit this wall at 11.
Yeah.
But we can save the majority of the tower for next time if you guys want. That's fine.
Yeah, we call it.
That sounds good to me. Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I appreciate it. It's a good place to start.
Yeah. So you guys are on
these creepy ass fuckers through the floors.
Yeah, dude, something's happening in the Pokemon Tower. You guys gotta figure it out.
Also, you did not give me a ability for War Buzz, by the way.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I definitely can. Give me a second.
Ass cannon.
I will let you know. I don't know where all my shit keeps going. Oh, there it is. No what? Man, that was so confusing. What is this shit? I was wondering what was going on. Warbuzz, which is War Turtle, and Electabuzz. Oh. Do you like using Rain Dance, Holden?
I think I'll probably use Rain Dance for the majority of this campaign, it feels like.
Okay. Do you want Rain Dish?
Rain Dish, sure.
You restore 1/16 of your HP each turn during rain. Or do you
Sounds
want
good.
Vital Spirit, which is you can't be put to sleep, but rest fails.
Rain Dish sounds good.
Yeah. I was gonna say Vital Spirit would fuck up all this hypnosis I'm about to do to you guys, so dope you don't have that. Okay. Cool. I think we're good then. Fellas, we can continue next turn as you guys uncover the mysteries of the Pokemon Tower and what's going on in it.
Alright, sound good, boys. Text everyone a little bit later.
Sounds good. Bye.
Peace, dogs.
Wait.
Go. Later.